welcome back to Wicked Ones. We've been on a bit of a hiatus. I'm Matthew Pose, the storyteller, and I'll let everyone introduce themselves.
All
Uh,
right, I'll jump in first.
yeah,
I
go ahead.
am Justin. I am playing Lord Movish. He is a orc hunter, quite brutal, but also very good at killing and consuming angels.
Rafferty, how about you?
Hello, I'm playing Norman Rafferty. I'm playing Miss Peony Aragast. My friends call me Peony. You can call me Miss Peony Aragast. And I am a dark mistress succubus from the pit. Also a master sorceress. Thank you very much.
And hi, I'm Griffin. I'm playing Slimmick. I'm a squirrel. Dead cut.
Indeed, you are. Indeed, you are.
And then we have you, Oni.
Yeah, I already introduced myself, but we should dive into this. So it's been 3 weeks since we've been here. I think we left off on downtime, but I could be wrong.
We did, but I believe every single one of us, is partying hard. I believe is the technical term.
All right. Fair enough. So but you guys still have some bonus actions, right?
We do have bonus actions, which is very good. But our main downtime is lost.
Yeah, I think we spent our bonus actions, but we had to party because we were like overdosed or something.
Yeah, we enjoyed some revelry.
All right.
So, looking at the map, in terms of like projects that are already ongoing, there are none. Which is unfortunate because I can't complete those. My only other downtime option would be talking to a friend.
Indeed.
So, I'll go ahead and toss it over to you two first and ask, hey, is there anything during downtime you can start as a project that I could suddenly pop in and help with?
Pretty hard. I can't downtown.
You don't have any extra downtime actions, correct?
Nope.
All right.
So I know you guys get extra loot. You guys have actions that give you extra loot, right?
Yeah.
I think I've already done my extra stuff because I don't have any gold on me.
Mm-hmm.
And we did do loot rolls.
Yeah, I think we did do our extras already.
I believe you're right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and untick them for next time, and for now then, yeah. We spent a lot of time partying hard and completing this weird art project of Slimmix, I suppose.
What is your weird art project?
Oh, it's photographs I took of us in the prison.
What's a photograph?
Oh, I have to go to the future to develop those. Don't worry about it.
Have to go to the future. The good news is after you go to the future, it only takes 1 hour.
Wait, is this the time period before or after we succeeded? And is this the timeline where we're doing the thing with you and me? I forget.
It's steampunk, which means you have to say daguerreotype instead of photograph, but it's exactly the same thing.
Oh gosh, are we in the daguerreotype timeline? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's gonna be such a pain.
It says steampunk right here.
How'd I get lost in this one now?
I go Rick Astley on you. You know the rules, and so do I.
I love that it just evolved that I'm a time traveler. It just does not matter.
Well, we're all time traveling.
I think I'm still lost in time and space too, aren't I? Well, I'm sure that'll come back to bite me eventually.
Oh wait, did we lose you? Are you like somewhere?
Ages ago, yeah. There's consequences to me being lost in time and space, but those haven't cropped up.
Right, we had some weird kind of battle and you didn't come back. How am I supposed to transform you back into a lizard if you're not here?
Oh, well, I mean, I am here right now. But I'm also out there. That's what being lost in time and space is.
What? How are you here but also out there?
Well, you see, it's a long story, and I'm going to need a lot more drinks because I want to drink right now.
No, but I don't care. I mean, great. We are in the worst of all possible worlds. You're also out there doing stuff, doing stupid stuff, and you're here annoying me at the same time.
There's multiple versions of me out there annoying multiple versions of you. It's...
Yeah,
It's a
I'm gonna
big, wide
punch you right in
universe
the
of
name, world
annoyance.
hypothesis. That's it. I have to destroy the universe because it's full of slimming.
Multiverse.
Whatever your motivation is, I support it.
Ah, good. See, Lord Angel Slayer gets me.
See, yeah, at least we're all on the same page. Let's just burn something. Where are we gonna burn today,
Well,
anyway?
apparently we can't destroy the world because we have to conquer it before we can destroy it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let's take a look
Need
at
to
that
bypass.
good old standby. Our
Master plan.
master plan. Where is our? I'm looking for it. Where's our dungeon sheet? I know we had one somewhere around here.
Under PC, others, you'll see the temple.
Oh, I gotta click other. I assumed I was under other. There we go. Here we go. Master plan. So, grow the horde, corrupt a few religions towards the Dark Father. Did we not complete 3 out of 3 last time?
Who was the last one?
I think we went to the Highwaymen and convinced them to join us.
Oh, correct.
Which
They're
means
not a
it's time
religion,
to get
they're a-
sacrifices. The
Yeah, they're
fun
not a
part.
religion. They're a gang of crooks.
Right, but they're a bunch of crooks that worship what we want them to worship.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. We are promising, like, hedonism.
Sacrifice.
Yep, and I believe we did rob them of all they were worth too at the same time, or something. I don't remember.
There was definitely valuables involved. I remember there being a lot of loot dice last time.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. So that
And-
actually means, yeah, we can move to the next phase, everybody. This is exciting. We've never been on step 3 before.
Well, what's step 3? Conquer the world?
Gather sacrifices.
Oh, okay. Well, we have to sacrifice some of the god of unendings, who I've really turned around on since he's granted me ultimate power.
Well, what we really need to do is gather sacrifices. And currently we have 3 prisoners.
They're like tier 1 losers.
Yeah, we're not sacrificing tier 1 losers.
I mean,
Ah.
no, we are sacrificing tier 1 losers. We're just not getting it.
Well,
Just not
technically,
for
the
this.
slinger here with the bear companion is actually a tier 2. Why do we still let him have the bear anyway? It doesn't matter. Bear's in jail too.
Isn't there a way to mutate them into monsters?
I believe we've done that before, yes.
Why do we stop doing it?
The laziness?
Because we don't have space for them.
Ah, your sloth continues to vex me. Look, you can't use that excuse anymore. Of, oh no, I'm heterothermic. It's too cold in here. I can't move my limbs. You can metabolize like the rest of it.
Look, the hot tub is the only place that I can really get moving again, okay?
Do you know how disgusting it is now that you shed?
Don't remind me.
Can't we? And that lazy, like, cranny man that we've got here never cleans the drain. I'm the only one who does anything resembling work around here.
Oh, you mean the ghost hunter? I didn't know he did things.
I thought Lord Mavish's henchman is a handyman.
Oh, the living one. Yeah, no, they
Oh, no,
Probably
no,
do
he's
something.
a cook.
Oh, well, that explains. Wait, I asked the cook to clean the drains? What did he do with the stuff we got out of the drains? What have we been eating?
Don't ask.
This is usually why it's best to party first and get drunk, then you don't remember what you ate.
If only I could drink enough to forget you.
That's what the memory crystal's for. Here, I brought you a file, Ian.
This game is so cathartic.
True.
Alright, so we do need sacrifices, and you guys are at least implying that the tier 1 prisoners that we have are not enough. GM.
Also, well,
might
we
be.
can.
But we're just
I
saying
mean,
we don't want.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want a big sacrifice. I mean, you don't get stuff for little sacrifice. That's what makes it a sacrifice.
Well, since we're moving into this phase, I'll go ahead and ask Oni, so what would be the criteria for a sacrifice here? What should we be looking for?
I'm going to say you're going to need sacrifices who are at least higher tier than your dungeon. So kidnapping people from factions that are better than you at this point. Probably Forces of the Light are going to be more exciting than Forces of Darkness, but if they're powerful enough, it really doesn't matter.
All right, and I
Well, I was
believe we're a
thinking,
tier 2 right now. Is that right? Or
yeah,
no, we're
we could
tier
try.
1 still.
The
Yeah, we
Temple
had
is still tier 1.
we backslid. I was thinking we could sacrifice like a lot of people, like maybe build like a room with like collapsing walls or like blades at the bottom of it, so we just throw people in it.
Oh yeah, that's part of the occult ritual. That's step 5.
Oh,
So
okay.
we can make
So
that
we
real exciting. We could
that
televise
was a plan
it.
for
Wait,
like a stadium that has. All right. Well,
Like a blood
that
bowl.
sounds like fun. So it sounds to me like we got to go grab a sacrifice. Also, when we get the sacrifice, where are we sacrificing them? Do we have a sacrifice room?
No, but we'll figure it out.
yeah, we'll work on it.
Okay. Maybe not this go around. Or this go around. I think we should steal someone from the Elves of the Monastery.
Okay.
But specifically whoever's turning Samuel's trading co to the light.
Okay.
Because they're almost done that.
Okay. I like it.
Let's see. Let's see who we
I
got
hate
here.
elves and I hate monks, so this is like a double hate for me.
I'm organizing stuff on my end right here. Let's go ahead and take a look at what options we have. So for things that are above tier 1 and on the light side, we have the Elves of the Monastery at tier 4, who are actually the ones moving Samuel Trading Co. over to the light, which isn't great because we
Yeah,
just
I like
converted them,
that.
I think.
Yeah, that place used to be cool.
They are also tier 4, and we are not. There's the Highwaymen, which we just beat up. I believe that may have changed.
Yeah, they're allied with us now.
So I will go ahead and actually nix them from the list right now, unless we just want to say, yeah, just send us someone important, and we'll just go ahead and put them in prison, use them for a sacrifice later.
No, I think we should cultivate the highwaymen as cultists. We
Okay.
should encourage them to sacrifice other people in the Lord of Ending's name.
Okay. So in that
So
case,
hold on.
the next one down the list is the Knights of Justice at tier 4, who
Well,
might be about to go fight a dragon.
could Slimic
Let- Yeah,
talk to
let's
a
let them do it.
friend to slow down what's going on at Samuel's?
I might be able to do that. That would be a good idea to
And
tap.
then we go after a tier 2.
If you're looking for a tier
And
2,
hopefully in the process bring us up to tier 2.
yeah.
Do you have a friend at Samuel's?
I can definitely try to tap one.
I do have a friend at Samuel's. That's why I was asking if somebody else had one.
And I can tap through your friend.
Okay, Ningobble of the Seven Eyes is a merchant from some other plane where he probably committed some sort of horrible atrocity that got him sent to this plane. I don't ask, mostly because I don't care.
Mhm.
But I like him because he'll sell me things that other merchants won't.
You mean the things that don't exist here?
I don't know what exists here. I don't come from here. I don't know what exists here.
All right. And so, Lord Movish, as far as tier 2, we'd be looking at Tal Shir, which is blockading Samuel, and we beat them up a time or two ago when they were calling the Heavenly Host.
Yeah, I consumed I consumed an angel.
So we put a stop to that last time. They would probably be a reasonable one to go looking for some hostages, if we want to hit them again.
Yeah. Now, quick question: if we take someone for sacrifice, but then level up, do they still count as a viable sacrifice?
That is an excellent question.
Because if that's the case, then we have to aim bigger.
That's fair.
Mhm.
Always aim bigger.
Well, of course, but we're not used to getting sacrifices per se. We're used to getting torture victims and bodies that we sleep on. These are sacrifices. So
Yeah.
I'm not so much into torture. I'm stealing their memories and putting them in this device.
Yup.
Because I can.
So let's see. So I'm not sure if I have my downtime talk to a friend action right now, since I think we declared we probably used it last time. I like
We partied too hard. We lost our downtime.
if
But
possible, I'd like to just
you have
spend
money.
gold. Can I go ahead and do
To do
that,
what?
Oni?
You can spend gold to send your minions to go do things.
Okay.
What would you like them to do?
I think I'm gonna go ahead and spend gold to send the minions to go ahead and try to stall out the negotiations between gosh, I just had it open. I believe it was the Elves of the Monastery. Yeah, the Elves of the Monastery. Tie them up for a minute.
All right.
And then maybe go ahead and spend a gold to throw it at somebody else. Which would be towards like a contact and say, hey, could you do this thing for me?
How much gold do you have?
I had to.
Okay.
Well, who is Slimmick's friend and
Uh,
contact?
Well, I believe, Peony, you just gave me a contact to an extra-dimensional trader hanging out at Samuel's.
Ningobble of the Seven Eyes is my dark friend.
Right. So, I could go ahead and say, hey, go ahead and tie up these negotiations with the Elves of the Monastery.
So
Just
you
get
give
them
me the
into a
money and I
large
give it to my friend.
contract dispute, of which they will have to focus all of their attention on. So if I toss a gold at that, then that'll be good. What you think, Oni?
I'm just making notes of what you're doing.
All
So,
right, yeah.
You're sending off the Goblin Scouts while you guys are out to deal with that.
Mhm.
Assuming Peony is in agreement, you're sending off his contact to hopefully also help with that.
Sure.
All right, and you'll know the results when you get back.
He's so handsome.
Yep. Meanwhile, I say we go ahead and mess with Talshir and take some hostages.
If we're doing that, what type of plan?
I believe a strike would probably be most appropriate, wouldn't it? Get in, get out, and don't take too long.
Where are we getting out of this?
Sacrifices.
Oh, that's right. You want to go nab a sacrifice? Yeah, sure. Let's go do that. Let's go kidnap somebody.
Right.
Well, if we
who-
if we need them to be like of the actual tier from Talashir, we may need to go for specific people.
Well, in that case, in terms of sacrifices, we have exactly one applicable sacrifice right now, just for reference.
Yeah. If we're going to Talashir, what type of person are we looking for? Because
well,
then we can
the
properly
person
set up
who's
the
worth.
plan.
I mean, shouldn't we ask the God of Unendings if they want somebody in particular?
Oh,
I mean, we're on good standing with the deity. Can't we just ask them who they want?
we could do that.
Or is our God of Unendings all this is gonna be some more unknowable stuff that you priests always talk about?
They have an all-powerful wizard as a leader, and they are a trade hub.
Does the wizard have a family?
Good
If the
question.
wizard has a family, we could take like someone from his family because they would be high up within Talashir and definitely fill the quota.
Sacrifice. If there's one thing I learned from the Book of Vile Darkness, it's that sacrifices are worth more when the victims come willingly. And willingly was a weird term where you could kidnap a loved one and say, I'm going to kill your loved one unless you come here. And then when they come there and then you sacrifice them instead, it was worth more.
Oh,
So your suggestion is that we go out, kidnap people, and then lure them here specifically to kidnap them next.
We've got your
strike,
daughter,
then
we've got your daughter,
negotiation.
loved one, mother, whatever. And we're gonna kill them unless you come here instead. And then they come here and try to beat us up, and we beat them up because we're awesome. And then sacrifice them instead because that's more evil.
Evil,
And
yes.
I thought Lord Movich has a special power that he knows backstory that we don't.
That's right,
I
you
can
can
So-
establish things.
I
Before
can
he
indeed shape
establishes,
the world around them.
Okay. I've got this evil cat.
Ah! So terrible.
so before he does that, though, you guys have been invaded.
Oh,
Oh.
well, first we gotta kick these jerks out.
Hey,
So,
it's exactly what we're
where-
asking for.
Where are your minions?
Probably not where I want them to be.
I believe I just paid
Serious-
mine to be out.
Fair enough.
We can move them if the game is unpaused.
All right. I always ask this. Do we have a room that makes them more powerful? Is that the guard post?
The guard post doesn't make them more powerful, but they will be in the guard post, regardless of the role.
If you assign them there, yes.
Oh. I did just teach my minions how to fight.
Be a good time to test that out.
Yeah?
So yeah. So I guess can I drag this thing? All right, let's put them in the guard post and see if they're worth the money I spent on them.
Mine are going to be on the second floor.
They were very handy in that last fight.
All right. So with that, we're going to move forward. Let's see how everything goes. Who's in charge of this first entrance trap?
Well, don't we have to roll to see if our minions are in the right place?
Yes.
You are correct.
That's the pit trap. That's me. I always build the pit traps. Nothing but pit traps.
Yes.
So grab the starting location roll a die.
right.
Let's see.
Okay,
How
help
ready
me
they
out
are.
here. It's been a while since I've used this interface. Where are the location rolls?
You just roll a d6, I believe.
You can roll d6 or
There
you
we
go
go.
to the left to the dice roller and select the type of roll for starting location or trap rolls or anything and just put the number in there.
This is a tier 1 trap.
My minions are not in the minor room.
All
It
right.
has done nothing.
Well, you're starring the guard post regardless. Hooray, guard post.
Yeah. They're just not expecting anyone at this point. And Lord Movish, neither are yours. So let's see. All right, we're going to put them way the heck over here.
You
There
can't
we
see
go.
it, but I'm torturing the cat.
So moving forward, the group has hit the level 1 trap at your entrance. Who's in charge of that?
Oh, I'm in charge of that. That's me.
All right.
All right,
That's
give
roll
me
the
a
trap.
trap roll.
Pit trap, baby.
So there we are. Nothing beats pit trap. Huzzah!
Wow, nothing beats
All
pit
right.
trap.
Idiots! It's the most
So-
basic trap, and you fell for it.
You can damage one of your choice. There is a cleric, an academic, a knight, and a weaponsmith who are the adventurers, as well as they brought a
Wow.
hireling with them of a burglar or a scribe.
Cleric,
Oh.
baby.
It's either a burglar or a scribe.
Those are the two hirelings.
Oh, they have 2 hirelings. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Death to the burglar.
All right. So he has taken an injury.
Yeah.
They're tough. The hirelings are tough if they can take injury. Yep, it's even
Alright.
more embarrassing because it's the kind of thing you're supposed to detect, and you fell for it. We're all gonna point at you and laugh.
Roll again. Let's
And
see if
roll
they fall
again.
for the twice.
Oh, wow. See how many you fell in my pit.
Roll another 6. Do it.
No, it's damage the
Alright.
burglar again.
Of the GM's choice.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
James Joyce? Oh,
bye-bye
man.
burglar. They didn't need him.
Yeah,
was
that's
fodder.
hilarious. I just think it's hilarious. Now, okay, I'll look for well,
Oh,
that's
he
a
found it.
All right. Now we have this weird trick room. What is it?
I
Is it
believe
in
that
charge?
is your armor room.
Rafferty, you got the armor room?
No. I only
No,
build
that's
pit
you.
traps.
Oh, you know, I bet our person who's not here, that's theirs.
Yeah, so someone else give me a trick level 1 roll.
All right, I will go ahead and roll it for now. So let's go with
I
a.
literally only build bit trap.
Oh, well, trip, track, same thing. So 1 die.
All right, they have disabled this trick for the rest of their adventure. All right, so with that, do you guys want them to head up to the torture room or over to the lock?
I don't even know what the imps are working on.
It's a torture chamber.
Yeah, let's say they visit the torture
that's like I
chamber.
said.
Yeah, but they're just gonna walk back out because there's nothing in there.
Exactly.
And it does, and the trick is permanently disabled, so they don't care.
Yup.
That's fair. So we might as well just move on to the lock.
So yeah, so they're just gonna move on to the lock. Who built this lock?
Let's see,
Me.
not me. Oh, there you go, you.
Yeah, it is a tier 1 lock. Come on.
No, but they've lost their burglar. So how are they gonna get past this? That's a lock. That's got tumblers.
It actually technically doesn't. It's just really heavy.
That's
All
not a
right,
lock.
so-
It's something really heavy.
They have had an issue getting through the lock, and as we discussed before, if people want to move their minions to another chamber or have them ready, they can do that now.
I guess the guards are
Um,
ready.
Yes, mine are going to move because they are not going to just be hanging out in this hallway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can move them
Wow.
to an adjacent chamber. Since there's only 3 chambers down here, that's pretty easy.
They're gonna go where they should have been.
Oh, they're on the second floor, aren't they? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yes.
And now the bugbears are also ready.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we heard that.
All right.
And
And since go ahead.
I'll roll again.
4.
Come on. Oh, just because if there's no other way forward, they have to.
Yeah, they go again.
Yeah, they
Right,
go
so
again.
They slam through here, and they're at the guard post. And there's the bugbears. What are
Yeah.
they going to do?
Death to adventurers. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Do they have
They're
any
not cut off
morale
guard?
for any reason?
I mean, we know they're coming. So this is when we have like the tables tipped over and we shoot them with crossbows and crap.
Now let's see how that
Oh.
goes with the smash.
And yep, time to smash. Do we get any bonuses because we're ready, or just 2 dice?
You're not going to be at limited effect.
Okay. All right, I think something happens.
All right, so they can
That
inflict
is
an
a
injury
new success.
They can inflict an injury to one of the adventurers, but they are
Okay.
also becoming bloody in the process. So, just a reminder, the adventurers are the cleric, the academic, the knight, and the weaponsmith. And they have a
Okay.
hireling, the scribe.
Oh, yeah, because the burglar's dead.
Mhm.
I suppose if I know the bugbears, they would attack the cleric.
All right. So they inflict a minor injury to the cleric, but they're bloodied themselves. So are they going to continue this battle?
No, after they get bloody, they run away like the cowards they are.
All right. So we will just move them off the map.
Okay.
And these poor adventurers move forward. Who's in charge of trap level 2?
That's
Ooh.
me again.
Nope, that's me.
Oh, it's
That's
you?
my poison dart
It
pressure
is.
plate trap.
Oh, this is your poison dart. Yeah.
Yeah, and I believe I can click somewhere around here to make it just happen. Just bring
I
it up.
tried
How do I?
clicking on the sheet. I just ended up using dice roll.
If you go to
Yeah.
Dice Roller, it's got trap rolls on it.
Yep. So I'll just go ahead and go there. I know it's 2 dice, and it is pressure plates for poison darts.
All right. One adventurer of my choice. So we're going to hit the scribe because he's a hireling. That's what he's there for.
Yup, he just absorbs the damage.
And we move on to the
Fools.
creature level 1.
All right, creature level 1. They are coming across. This will be a flaming magical carpenter turned into a mindless slave.
Dread
Alright.
flaming carpenter. He's angry because he burns his own work.
Coming this summer, the flaming carpenter.
And he explodes.
So yeah, the flaming carpenter comes forward. The cleric casts a protection spell on the knight who makes short work of the carpenter, who just falls to pieces.
Well, that sucks.
It was all about the build-up, you know?
All right, now they perilously make their way across this rope, a lot of them, and there's a level 3 trap here of, I believe, the floor giving out, correct?
I believe
It is
so.
a reverse pit trap.
It's
Right,
the
so-
ridiculous reverse pit trap that flings them into the spiked ceiling. And I believe we just completed it because the circle is full.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So who
So
was
who's in charge of this?
responsible?
That was it.
I
You
think
have
that
to
was
ask-
that was
it's
a
a
group
pit trap.
effort, but I can go ahead and roll for it if you want.
Yeah, you
Yeah, go
started
ahead
it.
and roll.
Okay, so it's a tier 4, so it rolls 4 dice. Is that correct?
Tier 3.
Tier 3.
Tier 3, I thought so.
So 3 dice.
It's
So
only
mixed. So another
The
injured.
cleric is wounded, right?
The cleric is. However, they're
Yeah.
going to sacrifice the scribe.
GM's choice. My bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So the
Yeah.
scribe is dead.
So they are now out of hirelings. The group is a little concerned that they may be the next to be injured. Where are the denizens
ceiling
hoping they
scribe.
go?
Technically, we don't want them to go
Okay.
left or right. We do want them to just go straight into the creature room.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how this goes then.
Oh, did
The
that?
one gets a minor boost because he is a... Okay, they go the way you want.
Nice.
Even with their boost from the academic to navigate,
And when
They
they
come
get
into-
in there, a
yep.
diseased mole rat abomination that is diseased, strong, and tireless because of the way we made him. This would still be 1 dice though because we are rolling equal to the tier of the dungeon.
Yeah.
Come on.
Mixed. So you can damage... Oh, my choice.
Yeah.
All right. So I imagine the academic is injured and the knight is coughing. He has been sickened slightly.
Ooh, very nice.
All right. There's still no minor rooms or level 3 rooms to rest, so they move forward.
Do we still have the mole rat?
Yes, with a mix, he's still there, but he is knocked out for now.
Perfect, that's fine.
Incapacitated but not killed.
And I think this
Mhm.
pit trap is not finished.
Oddly enough, it was finished, but some kind of calamity. It looks like your imps have put boards over it.
Why would they do that?
Motherfucker.
Why do they do anything?
And they make it to the stairwell.
Mm-hmm.
It's going down a floor. Let's take a look.
We have anything on the second floor yet?
Yep, we have a second floor, and they immediately encounter a trick.
Oh, I have to go.
So
there.
what trick
Okay.
is this?
This is the trick of grisly scenes of Peony and Slimmick in the prison.
And what's
Entering-
its
Designed
intent to do?
dishearten
Entering the
adventurers.
room, they are disheartened from proceeding after seeing the terrible things we get up to.
Seeing our displays. How come that happens when everyone sees our pictures?
Mixed result.
The cleric.
All right.
Oh, sorry, he gets to pick. Darn.
So,
The cleric shields the eyes of the others.
well, that's a trap roll. So the trick
Yeah.
roll.
I didn't see trick on the list, so I just keep hitting trap.
Oh, was it? Oh, it's not.
Yeah. Calamity, defense,
Alright,
discovery, engagement, yeah.
Yeah,
It
it doesn't
is
seem to be a
partly
trick.
successful. I'm going to say that the academic and the weaponsmith use up a move each to avoid this trick.
No!
Getting people's morales moving again. And which way do you guys want them to go? Through the ripped up tunnel or to the minor room?
I would
Minor
like them
room.
to hit up Slimmick's private room.
Hell yeah.
Because there are minions there that they need to fight.
All right, I guess they are. So they wander forward and they encounter Lord Movish, your minions, your big ogre cook, and then his 2 goblins.
All right.
What is
let me pull up
what are they going to
minions.
do?
They are going to invoke memories of the room that they were just in.
All right, let's see how that goes.
The slideshow of doom.
Boom.
And here's what Slimmick did with his 6 other wives.
All right,
Big
and
success.
the knight screams out in terror as the other 3 start stabbing at this ogre, trying to end the nonsense.
Okay.
So the ogre
bloody-
is now bloodied. Are they retreating or no?
Yeah, getting out of there.
All right,
I can't afford to lose that ogre.
all right. So with this, they
Now,
continue forward.
they must encounter the most treacherous part of our dungeon yet, the long, winding corridor of absolutely nothing where they must continually be paranoid that there may be something, but there isn't. Like good old dungeon design.
True.
All right.
Now, something to note. The antechamber gives...
Well, they have to go downstairs first.
No. It's
given-
before their third floor.
Yeah, but it's in between the second and third floor.
Fair enough.
So, but given the unique wants of this crew, they want to explore the entire dungeon first.
Ooh.
So they
which
may
means they might actually
go
wander back into things.
Unless, where does the group want them to go?
Well,
On one hand, we
question.
would like to fight them, I think.
We would, but at the same time, they've made rolls and gone into rooms aside from tricks, correct?
Yeah. They just did a minion
Mhm.
fight, so now they go back to a trick.
So if they
And
go
And if they go back up, they're going to go across a trap.
they'd have to deal with the trick again.
But then they
Deal
heal.
with the trap, but they would heal. So what do we want to do?
Right now, they've taken a bunch of random injuries, and there's no guarantee any singular one of them will go down. So I say, have them point downwards and see if it works. If it doesn't, then
Yeah.
they wander into more stuff.
Yeah, because if it doesn't, we still have means to potentially eliminate some.
Gosh darn completionist.
All right. So the academic speaks up and convinces the other 3 that he's not done exploring the dungeon yet, and they go back up this way.
And they'll hit the trick again.
Yep. So while that's sliding over, why don't we someone give us a roll?
Yes,
Is
just
it-
take a look. We're on the bearskin rug, and you saw that one already.
Ah,
They
I
are
can't
well
shout at
prepared not
myself to
see
roll
this
again.
All right, and with that, they head back up the stairs, convinced that the academic has convinced them there is more to find here.
They
This
walk past the bear.
is defeated,
I almost feel
where-
bad for killing them. Almost.
And then they
and
hit the trap.
roll. Yet they do hit this trap again, as it was not disabled.
Yes.
So who has the level 3 trap?
I'll go ahead and roll it.
Mhm.
Come on, reverse
But
pit
it
trap.
loses 1 die because they've already been in it, right?
No, it's maintained because they had a trick between that trap. If they hit 2 traps in a row, it starts losing dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom! Yes, murder.
All right.
Best I could roll without actually
Yahtzee,
letting us
too.
hit somebody.
All
Yeah.
right. So despite the scribe being at the top, the gravity begins to affect one of them, and with
There's
a
no way
quick
they can
thought, they
work this
kind of push the academic into it because it was his idea to come back, and he's still alive, but he's hurt.
And then
So,
if
do
he
you want
walks
them to
into the
head-
scriptorium, he's healed.
So, do we want them to head towards the scriptorium or the prison? They've
I-
already explored the other ways.
I would say the prison, because they might hit the lock, bounce off of it, and go right back into the trap again.
No, if they go to the prison, they're gonna free people.
The thing is,
They might
all
fail at those locks,
are
too.
Tier 2.
I-
All those
I'd rather
locks are
they-
tier 2.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'd rather they just left. So I'd rather they go to the creature lair, but that's me.
Sure,
No,
let's
they're
see.
going to go to places they haven't explored yet. So it's going to be the scriptorium or the prison.
Oh, what are they?
Say
Are they
the
gonna trash our scriptorium?
prison.
Yes.
All right, then you might as well go to the prison.
Wait.
Why is there a clock in the prison? What's that for?
That was for improving it, I think. Oh,
That's why
that's a
the
prison
locks
ritual
are
that's
enhanced.
there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, then I guess
We
might
have
as well send
ghosts
them in.
there, actually, don't we? Or something, don't we?
Yeah, I guess they would go to the prison because that's better than the scriptorium.
All right, so they go the way you intend.
They better not defeat our tier 3 lock.
And they
Is the
look
pri-
around and go ahead.
Because I believe a prison isn't a tier 3 room.
It's a tier 2.
It is not. It is not.
Good. Good.
So they look around, and with the virtuous cleric and the honest knight, they decide that they're going to try and get these prisoners out of here. So who's in charge of the prison?
Probably Peony.
Yeah, I suppose I am. So it's a tier 2 for them to get people out.
Tier 2 lock, yep.
All right. Nothing to do but roll dice. Mixed success. So I suppose.
Trap.
Well, what would I roll if not a trap roll?
It should
there's a
be
lock roll.
Oh. Okay.
Still a mixed
Just
success, I
keep that for
suppose.
the lock roll then? Just have the lock be a mixed?
We can do a mixed lock roll. I just have to double check what that does.
All right. Yeah, because this would be a success, so don't count this.
Try to move again
Alright.
and open it. Unless they have
So
no
they
other option.
They will try and come back. So they move over to this lock.
That's a lock 3. Who
Yes.
built that?
But it's down by 1 because it just encountered a lock.
I believe that is mine. This lock is a strong stone door locked with an intricate crossword puzzle where if you spell a naughty word, it resets.
Well,
All
apparently
right.
it's only a 2 dice lock because they just dealt with the prison.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, some of them can't help but giggle a little bit.
All right, so they tried a couple times and they're struggling. And they say, "Screw it. We'll come back if there's not another once we explore the rest." As the academic pushes them along.
Hey, it's back in the freaking hallway.
So
Hey,
whose
it's the
trap
tier
is
3
this?
trap.
Come on, baby.
Alright.
Reverse pit trap.
You want me to roll for this?
Yes.
Yep.
We got 3 dice rolling on it.
Yes!
Oh.
Yes.
And then roll
All
again.
right. So before you roll again, Peony, the cleric,
Can we
the
finally kill
academic,
the freaking cleric?
you want to hit the cleric?
Kill the cleric.
All right, he takes another injury and roll again.
All right, die. Why won't you die?
All right, so damaging another adventure. So the cleric and the cleric takes quite a brutal hit. It is injured pretty badly. He's kind of hobbling here, and people are getting concerned because we can't let the healer die.
But then they step into the scriptorium.
Yes, and all of them heal half a tick.
Oh, only half
And
tick. I
then-
thought they got full heals. Okay, that's not as bad as I was thinking.
And then with the cleric's move, when they take a chance to rest, he spends a move and also heals everyone half a tick.
There you go. At least
Fine,
he's
you can
spending
move.
moves.
Why won't he die?
They're wasting
so with this-
resources. It's fine.
Yes, but when you go back in the hallway, you get hit by the trap because you guys wasted a move. It's going to be a 3 dice trap again, right?
No, because they haven't encountered any problems, it is now down to a 2 dice trap.
Mhm.
Well, die. Die, die,
What?
die.
Wow.
Cleric,
They are not
Who you
prepared for
injuring?
this.
cleric, cleric, cleric.
All right, the hit cleric apparently this trap is the most dangerous in the dungeon.
It
Roll
really,
again.
it literally is. It's the tier 3.
War death.
All right.
Someone die already.
So the cleric takes another tick of injury, and now they're either, from what they want, they're going to head towards either the basement or the prison again. Where does the party want them to go?
Basement.
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 All right, the academic is still alive, so let's see what happens.
How are you guys not dead?
All right, they go the other way.
They
they've come
really
back.
went into the reliquary.
Recovered. They're going to try and pick this lock for the prison again. Anyone want to give me a tier 2 lock?
Sure. I'll go ahead and just manage that. Lock tier 2 roll 'em. Hey.
All right.
They go another way unless they have no other option.
Yeah, they say screw it and try the Requiem again.
Alright. So we're going 2 dice, a lock on that one, and will they spell a naughty word? They did. They can't just put butts into it again and again. It's not going to work.
All right. So they've decided to leave that this room is too hard to get into. The prisoners are doomed. The only way to save everyone is to go back and fight whoever's in charge of this dungeon.
And into the pit
And
trap.
Yes, pit trap again. Come on.
Because this one
die,
has
all
not
of
ever
you.
failed yet.
Die, die, die.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
this is
if
the
only
best game.
Come on, someone
Alright.
died. You're all injured.
The academic takes the brunt of this, and off they go, deciding
Yeah,
that
finally someone's dead.
well, he's not dead. He's just hurt.
Ah, how much damage can you guys take?
They're
That
big
was-
adventurers, apparently.
That
Right,
reverse
so-
pit trap putting in work.
And now they're in the trick.
Yeah, but we've hit them how many
right.
times?
They're
Jesus.
back to the trick. Has
Alright.
trick failed yet? It did fail, so it is disabled.
Ah, it is disabled. Dang, okay.
They put
Right.
curtains up. They put
Alright.
sheets over everything.
Now it
Yeah.
technically doesn't matter which way around they go. They get there eventually, but they gotta take a long
Yep.
walk for it.
That is one hell of a walk.
We'll
Yep.
we'll fill it up later. We swear.
We've got plans.
So we gain a
Alright,
dark
so-
heart and an additional die on the engagement roll.
Yep. So you guys are fairly ready. So it would have been starting, since the adventure is the same tier as the dungeon, it would have been starting with 2 dice, but because you have the extra roll, someone roll 3 dice for an engagement.
I
Let's
got
see
it.
how ready you guys are.
Yeah, you got it.
Come on.
Did we hear them wander past our stairway before? We sure did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. So you guys have been hearing them since they first walked over the reverse gravity of the wah, smash drop.
How many times did that activate?
You
5
just
times?
kept on hearing
You
it.
did it like 5 or 6 times. Like you got ready after the first one, but it keeps happening.
It keeps happening. I warned you, bro. I warned Stairs. I warned you.
And they make their way down. The cleric looks badly hurt, bleeding out. The academic is shaking a little, but the knight and the weaponsmith step into the front, and they seem quite hale at this point. They seem very determined.
Ah, so you've trespassed this far.
If only I was there to see you almost die at the pit trap. Wait, weren't there more
all
of
that-
you? Ah, it didn't matter.
All this effort, nothing but doom, doom. All right, I'm so eager to kill somebody.
Why don't you go
are
ahead
you
and start it
mad?
off then? Try murdering somebody.
You
I'm
hate
just
that
ready.
cleric.
What do you do?
Die, cleric, die. Why are you not dead? I will pull out my whip and teach him a lesson. And I'm going hard.
All right.
Come on.
So that is we're already at default. We have upper hand. What does upper hand mean?
It means you're ready for them. You're not coming in surprised. You are all going to get to act before they do. For this first round of bouts from you, they're not going to get to use their moves.
Ooh, even better.
You also
That
have
is
a dark heart.
Hmm?
You also have a dark heart.
I know. Well, actually, yeah, I was saving that.
That's fair. So you crack this whip, and it takes off the cleric's head. The knight rushes forward because it's a mixed result and ends up bringing his blade up, but not quite catching you and scratching up your arm. Shock your muscles.
All right. I have
And the-
killed someone with my weapon. I have reaped their soul.
Correct. So check off that box. Who's next?
In the back we have an academic, correct?
Yes, he's looking a little shaky, but he is in better shape than the cleric was. He is
Okay,
definitely the voice you heard at the top of the stairs saying, no, let's check the whole dungeon first.
In that case, I'm going to mockingly say, "Let's check the whole dungeon first." And I'm going to establish thrill of the hunt that he doesn't enjoy being mocked, so he's going to get
All right.
aggressive, leaving himself open. As
All
I
right.
will go hard and dark heart as a finesse shot right to the head.
All right, let's see how
Using
this
my
goes.
bow that catches people on fire.
There, no one can spend moves yet, so... All right, it shoots forward. It barely misses taking his head clean off as it catches his ear and lights his hair on fire, and he tries to put it out as some of the papers he's carrying catch ablaze too, and he is just patting, rolling on the floor. He's not quite dead yet, but he's not in good shape.
All right.
Stomach.
So cleric is dead, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
academic is heavily injured.
Yes.
He
I'm a-
is on fire, rolling on the ground.
I'm gonna finish him off with a mercy arrow.
Oh no, don't kill the wizard.
Oh, don't? Okay.
Don't. You get in a
Now,
wizard
to
duel.
be clear, the academic is not a wizard. He is just a very smart person.
Oh, kill him.
Yeah,
He's just
kill the nerd.
a guy who knows stuff.
All right, so
He's gonna know death in a minute.
I'm gonna go with finesse. I am going to go ahead and spend a dark heart, which is the one that we got for free. So let's roll it. 4 dice for a mixed success.
All right, and you're not pushing or anything, right?
Nope, not doing anything special.
All right, so you finish off this academic. You're very careful about it, and now it's just the knight and the weaponsmith.
We would be more impressed if you weren't just stabbing nerds.
So they came down this barrage, caught them unexpectedly.
And now they get a turn.
Yep. So the knight and the weaponsmith, no longer held back by the others, and both have the traits cocky, decide to go after. There's the PCs. I guess this isn't with us tonight, is he?
Nope.
They decide that the demon needs to die,
Hello.
and they rush forward. If you don't resist, each one is a bloodied condition, so it could lead right to dying from these two.
Okay.
What does
so
peony do?
do I have to?
You
am
have
I
to
being
resist
attacked by
at
two
least one.
people? Is this a group or is this two separate rolls?
Two separate attacks coming at you.
All right. So I'm gonna be attacked by a knight and a weaponsmith.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first I'm gonna go ahead and dodge the weaponsmith.
All right. With what? Remembering you used finesse last.
No, I use
But-
smash. He used
Oh, did
finesse.
you? Oh,
Yeah,
my bad.
nerd stabber over there uses finesse. I hurt
Correct. Fair.
Okay, and I'm spending a dark heart to do this.
All right. So let's see what the first one does.
Let's see. I have a mixed.
All right. So that is 2 stress and partial. So shock one of your other abilities, either guts or brains, for your character's reaction from this first
Oh,
one.
I'll shock my brains.
All right. And then are you attempting to dodge the second one or just becoming bloodied?
Man, the weaponsmith. You know what? I'll take the bloody.
All right. So
Ooh.
you
There's
dodge
nothing
from
you
the
can do
knight.
that I can't do it. Yeah. Oh no, I'm so hurt.
All right. So shock everything, become bloodied from the weaponsmith who caught you as you dodged out of the knight. And this person just kind of slid a blade across your back. And it's back to everyone's turn. The heroes can now use moves again to negate anything of mixed success or less if they need to. And here we are.
Well, I would like to capture them, but at the same time, murder's pretty fun.
Slimming, no, avenge me.
I'll get to vengeance later. So, who would like to go first? Lord Mavish, would you like to just go ahead and do some damage?
No. I'm trying to see if there's think if there's anything else I can do.
While you guys are sitting here hemming and hawing about what to do, I am going to throw Slimmix. This is our lair, right? Slimmix, what's your favorite thing in our lair?
Oh, yeah, that would be this, like, little antique teapot that I got. You see, it means a lot because it was the first thing I stole, and oh my gosh, it's smattered to
I am
pieces.
embedding that in the I'm using sorcery. I am embedding that in the weaponsmith's ribcage.
No!
And I will spend a dark heart to do it.
It had my expensive tea in it, too. I just brewed it up. Why would you do this?
All right, so let's see. I'm shocked, so that cancels out. All right. You guys all saw that, right?
Yes, I did. Would you like to go ahead and re-roll that, you fool, you idiot?
I would. I really, really would.
All right.
And this was at the weaponsmith? The one who hurt you?
Oh, this is the weaponsmith.
Yep.
Yeah.
So go ahead and get the re. Well, I can't help
Wow.
you now. 6 dice, nothing.
Okay, you all saw that.
Yep.
Wow.
6
What?
dice. None of them above 3.
1, 4, 8, 16, 32, 1 in 64 chance. Good job. You did
Took a
it.
lot
You
of-
broke the odds.
All right, so you call on your powers as not realizing how bad the pain was, and you kind of stretch your arm out and you feel that pain across your back from the cut, and it throws off your spell.
Please destroy Slimic's teapot.
Absolutely.
I
It-
can die now.
It just kind of explodes. It doesn't move like it was supposed to. It just explodes.
Wait, this teapot was just made out of crap.
It was porcelain.
Okay.
You
Lord
monster.
Beach.
So what I would like to do
hmm
is I would like to pull out a specialty arrow.
All right.
It has a fist on it at the end instead
Okay.
of a pointed tip, and I'm going to use trick shot to shoot the knight so he collides with the weaponsmith.
All right. So, just so you know, it's going to start at limited effect, but your trick shot negates that, right?
Yes. And then I will dark heart and go hard.
All right.
There you
So it's
go.
going to be extra effective, but you're putting yourself in danger.
100%.
More danger. Okay.
Yes.
Now you gotta succeed.
Success.
Nice. All right. So you fire and it collides with the knight. The knight seems fine, but as he backs up and his heavy armor hits the weaponsmith goes flying back, taking the full injury of this engagement. The knight barely notices that he's run into his friend, and the weaponsmith has been knocked to the ground, scrambling to his feet. Slimmick, what are you doing?
You know what? I think we can invoke the temple, can't we?
We can.
Once
Yeah,
per
once a
cycle.
cycle.
I'm fine doing it now, actually, because I think it'd be fun to do.
If you want to, go for it.
I believe it only rolls one die, is that correct?
Well, what's your invoke?
I think it rolls its invoke.
Fair, so it'll be one die.
Yeah, with no penalty, so just rolling one die and seeing what happens. Can I
What do you
dark
invo-
heart for it?
I'll allow it.
Okay, so I will go ahead and
You're
do that,
here,
just because I
you're
like expending
You're in your
resources.
place of power.
Yeah.
Fair. So, what
I
are you
am the
trying to do, though?
favored, I'm definitely not. So the temple attempts to rip the blood out of the injured and diseased knight, but just doesn't feel like it.
Oh, maybe something has got the god's attention. He's just not paying attention this far below at the moment. Meanwhile, the faithful. The weaponsmith is no longer near Peony anymore. He reaches into his bag, grabs a bunch of throwing stars, and hurls them at Lord Movish. Lord Movish.
Stars, your one weakness.
Who even uses
not
throwing
nice.
stars?
That's not nice. So what
I
I'm going
want
to do
to.
is I'm going to use scan to just catch them midair.
All right, give me a scan to resist.
Superhuman
And the
sight
other
and
one.
speed.
Heart.
All right.
Mixed success.
So you catch them, and you're not expecting the dust that kind of flies off into your eyes. Shock your brains.
And
He's
on a
also
mix,
taking
you
ninja
take,
classes.
how much stress?
2.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Slimmick, this knight who has not been harmed yet, starts to march towards you, sword held high, and he tries to strike down at this poor squirrel person.
No, I'm actually a double agent. I've been working for you all along. I swear, please don't hurt me. I can be here to help you, actually. And this is, of
Give me a
course,
trick.
yeah. So this is a incredibly hard lie. Let's see. Take one when you go hard to tell a lie, and I can go
You're
ahead
not
and...
going hard, though, because you're resisting.
Yeah, there you go. It's just resisting. So that's still gonna be 3 dice. I'm just looking over stuff. And if I succeed, I get to choose options. So I'll just go ahead and roll 3 dice. Mixed success. It's gonna be 2 stress,
All
I
right,
believe.
so 2 stress. And he tries to stop his sword believing you, but it still comes down hard enough to leave a little bit of a scratch, so shock your muscles. And the
Okay.
knight is turning to face someone else. So, back to the 3 of you.
Alright, who
Holy
wants to go
crap, we're
first?
still alive.
Yeah. We just got the 2 of them.
Just got the 2 of them.
The weaponsmith is reaching into his bag for something. Lord Movish caught the ninja stars, got some dust in his eyes.
Oh,
All
in
right,
that
I'm gonna.
case, no,
Oh,
go,
go
go,
ahead.
go. Okay.
Oh, you want me to
Lord
go?
I'll go, so we avoid this. Lord, Lord Mavish is going to run forward and using scan. He's going to
Mhm.
try and place the ninja stars into the face in vital points of the weaponsmith.
All right, with scan. So remember, your brain is shocked, so you're down 1 dice.
Yep.
Were you going hard or no?
Yeah, I'll go hard and dark heart.
All right.
Mixed
Mixed.
success.
All right. So you run at the weaponsmith. The knight who's turned away from Slimmick, as you're trying to do this, intervenes between it and his shield, using one of his moves, but preventing the weaponsmith from being harmed. Trying to save the last of his allies. Peony or Slimmick?
Hey, Slimmick, I need your help.
Okay.
Okay. I need you to pretend to die. Can you pretend to die?
Absolutely. Who would you like me to pretend to die at?
I am going to pretend to be the cleric because I'm going to come back to life by invoking an illusion
All right. So
to pretend to be the cleric. So that's going to be my thing. And then Slimmick, on your turn, I want you to use trick to pretend to die when I kill you.
okay. So
Does that work?
I think so. So I'm gonna go
Okay.
ahead and go hard.
Well, let me see if I can pull this off because I've rolled shitty before. I did it!
Just
I am
success.
confused. It's like, no, in the name of whatever stupid deity I worship, you will now be gone, foul creature. And I blast a harmless I shoot whatever energy the cleric was shooting earlier but an illusion of it at Slimmick.
And
All right.
then
And who are you trying to dishearten?
let's go ahead and say the knight here. I think that makes most sense, because I just convinced them that I was a double agent. So I'm going to go ahead and
Right.
die dramatically. In fact, I will go in front of him and take the blow, and on a success, I am going to, plant
Crap, I
the
think I
false
actually killed him.
idea that this is all a, terrible plan gone wrong, and if he were only fast enough, he could have maybe stopped the whole fight and, joined with us. For
All right, so
good,
the
of course.
The knight has taken injuries from both those successes. His his internal monologue is screaming at him for his failure. He is a bit disheartened, but he turns and all three of you have acted now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we did. So I'm disguised like the
Yeah.
cleric, and Slimmick's helping sell it.
Fair. Oh, you're disguised as the cleric. Okay.
That's what my invoke was for. I'm cast a level illusion to disguise myself as the cleric.
This technically
Right.
means only Lord Movish is the target.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so Lord Movish, the knight, is disheartened and turns his rage upon you. He's coming down to bloody you.
You keep saying you. You
Okay.
mean me?
I mean,
No.
Lord Movish.
Oh yeah, the
In
knight's
that
going
case,
after Lord Movish. Okay.
I'm gonna use finesse, and I'm just gonna try and dodge out of the way. Really cool.
All right. All right, so his rage, he adjusts his blade just in time to nick you, shocking your muscles, but you avoid the worst of it. And while that's happening, a little random, you see the weaponsmith pull out some little bottles out of his thing and throw it midair as you're dodging. Lord Movish, what do you do to avoid this?
Is it bloodied?
This will basically restrict what equipment you can use if it's successful.
In that case, I'll take it.
All right. So these things hit you, all your equipment becomes gummed up and slimed. Any
Yeah.
items you have is kind of useless until you take time to clean them off. And with that, that's the hero's turns.
Okay. What are you guys gonna do? Oh, that's right. Slimik's pretending to be dead,
Hmm.
and the knight is attacking. Movish, why don't we see what you're gonna do? Are you gonna kill the knight?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
I'm going to use scan
Mhm.
because I'm an orc. This is just a weaponsmith. To get the right point to just rip this cleric's throat out. Not the cleric, but the weaponsmith's throat out.
All right.
I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna go hard. With the way I've been rolling, I'll risk it. I don't have any dark hearts or anything
Right.
to put in there.
So with going hard, the knight is still right in front of you, so he comes down to bloody you as you do this, and he spends his move to protect the weaponsmith.
I'll take it.
All right, so you're bloodied. The weaponsmith is unharmed from the knight absorbing it, and it's down to the other two.
okay.
Slimik, who is pretending to die, and the other pretending to be the cleric.
Well, I'm sure Slimik can do something to distract. I guess it's time to reveal myself. Don't worry, weaponsmith. Here, let me heal your wounds, and I'm going to use trick to stab him in the back. I'm going to go hard while I do it and spend a dark heart because I hate you that much.
All right, you're going hard.
Sorry, not hard. He's already wounded, right?
He's taken 2 ticks from his 4.
These guys never
But
freaking die. I
you
want to
can
do
always
dark...
get.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was going to say
Instead
I
of
was
going
going to
hard, you can always get an assistance from Slimik from his action, which ups it.
Yeah, would you like me to roll
I want...
trick again just to imply that that's happening this
No,
turn?
Slimik, I want you to start attacking the knight. So,
Okay.
which
Right.
you're in position to do with a trick because he thinks you're dead. Yes, hit somebody.
All right. And you said you went hard, right?
I did.
Yeah, so the weaponsmith gives a nod and turns to deal with Lord Movish, and that knife just cuts right through, and down he goes. You can decide if the weaponsmith is dead or not, but he
Capture
is
him.
out of this fight.
Dead. DED, dead.
Sacrifice.
Nope,
All
I
right,
hate him.
Slimik,
Dead.
Okay.
you're the last one to go. This armored knight has been taking all these beatings, but nothing seems to harm him. What do you do?
All right. I'm going to get up and I'm going to go hard for a trick.
To do what?
I'm going to get up and go, good job. We've defeated all of the evil here. We can finally tell you about the secret plan against the forces of evil and what we're doing here. Yes, if you would just sit down and disarm yourself completely, we'll gladly share everything we know with you.
All right, so it's going to start at limited effect. If you're going hard, it'll bring you up to standard.
Right, so we're at default now. I don't have any more hearts, but that's fine. Let's do it.
All right.
Limited.
And no. With his last move used up, he looks at you, realizes you're not hurt. He watched you burn to nothing, but you're fine.
Oh, I guess would that
Something's
trick
not
have
right.
actually made it increase? I don't know. Still wouldn't help, I think.
Right. And as you're going hard, he turns and just hits you with his gauntleted arm. You can choose to break an item and shock muscles or attempt to resist.
Muscles are already shocked, so I will go ahead and attempt to resist by just talking his ear off.
All right, let's see how this goes.
Can I choose to do that as a defense? There we go, resistance roll. That makes more sense. There we go. 2 stress to resist it as I am trying to talk to him as he, like, maybe temporarily slows it down but still wallops me.
Yeah, so choose it, either break something you're carrying or you shock your muscles.
I'll choose to break something.
Right, and for his action this turn,
No, my gold necklace.
he turns on Peony, the one who's killed most of his friends at this point. So Peony, he's coming with his sword. He's being very unoriginal. He's attempting to stab and bloody you. What do you do?
Oh, you're muted. We didn't realize.
We cannot.
There.
Okay.
Sorry, that explains a lot.
There we
you
go.
wouldn't hit a cleric with glasses on, would you? Well, foolishly, he is choosing to stab me with a sword, and that is an
Mhm.
immaterial object, so I will deflect it using the power of magic, and I will
Sounds
resist.
good. Let's see how this goes.
It goes
All
poorly.
right.
You have any stress points left, Slimnik, or am I going to die?
Oh, I sure do. I'll go ahead and go crazy and go ahead and roll again.
Man, oh man, oh man. There we go. Finally.
All right. So
I
you
can do
take no
darker.
harm from
Five
this,
dice that all failed.
and the blade stops just before stabbing right through Peony's stomach. The blade stops. The tip can't get any closer, and it's back to you guys. Go.
I have gone crazy.
Well, go ape shit on this guy then.
I'm going to go
Oh,
apeshit on this guy.
Show us roll rage.
I'm going to go ahead and use finesse to just go ahead and stab him with an arrow. It's like, you should have just gone with my plan.
All right. This starts with no effect.
No effect at all. Wow.
If I spend a stress point, I can assist you, right?
That'll bring up to limited.
Alright.
And then I'll go hard to just finish it off then. Which will
All
bring
right.
it to
That'll bring it
default.
to normal.
Yeah.
Let's see how this
And
goes.
fail.
What the hell?
All right. So you shoot this arrow. He spins, cutting it too, deflecting it back at you and Peony to shock your muscles.
Alright, my muscles are already shocked.
All right, then you're bloodied.
Yeah. We did it, everybody. That
What
means
about you,
everything else
Peony?
gets
How you
shocked.
doing?
I'm not doing so hot, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stab. I'm gonna smash you. Because
Well, you assisted Slimmick, so that's what you were doing
that's
this
all I
turn.
did. So Lord Movish is next.
But you also
Okay.
suffer the consequences as Slimmick, so you are also shocking muscles if you don't resist.
Oh well, I have to resist because if I don't, I'll spend my armor. I haven't spent my armor yet.
Done.
Okay. I'm gonna go crazy doing this, but we gotta stop this knight.
All right.
I don't
So
like
what are you
this.
doing?
Not losing.
What's your
another
plan?
Is he wearing a helmet?
He is. He is armored from head to toe.
Okay, that's wonderful then. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use perception to find the weak spots on the helmet,
All right.
and using thrill of the hunt. This guy values his good looks because clearly he's of noble birth and a knight.
All
And
right.
I'm just gonna hit him in the helmet to mess up his looks.
All right. So we're going to start at limited effect with Thrill of the Hunt because it's still physical damage.
Yep. And then I will go hard.
All right.
But if anything else I can do to affect this, I do not. Come on. Success.
Oh, nice.
Holy crap! Finally.
So you fire this arrow and it goes
Oh
through
no,
the
it's
eye
not an
slit.
arrow.
Oh,
I rush him physically, and I'm hitting the precise spots in the helmet to mess his face up.
all right. So you bring down your fist hard, slamming him again and again. He is getting angry, and you manage to actually knock him over for a second, make him stumble a bit.
Yes.
He is
And-
almost down.
And then because my stress is full, I just stop using my. I will
act
stop using my fists, and again with finesse, using the same points, go to my head and just go to headbutts.
Are you going hard?
Going hard, dark heart, because I got one from the.
All right. Let's see if you can finish this guy off.
Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. You've killed angels. This is just a guy.
1 second, I need to re-pull up my sheet. I'm just yelling, "How does your head feel?"
Oh,
Feels great.
Wow.
So Lord Movish is bleeding from the head as he's smashing into this guy, and eventually the two of you watch him from behind. Lord Movish doesn't seem to notice, but after a few minutes, the knight's no longer moving, and Lord Movish is still smashing his head against this guy.
Yep.
Well, it's bad luck to stop somebody when they're headbutting a corpse.
Well, you see, the blood didn't come from the helmet per se. It came from me cracking the helmet and slicing myself on the metal.
So let's see if we set the scene straight. Everything has gone a bit quiet. Lord Movish is just on top of a corpse, continually headbutting it. Slimming is in the corner going, why did they not represent my greatness? Why did they not know how great I was? And
wait,
then
I thought
Peony
Slimming-
is watching this unfold, and there's just a small goblin next to him going, man, this never gets easier for you, does it?
I thought Slimmick was like stabbing the last time I saw you were stabbing the weaponsmith's corpse, weren't you?
I think I was trying to stab the knight, and they deflected the arrow back at me.
Okay. So I suppose at this moment, like, the bugbears might show up and say, hey, boss, we heard a noise.
Look at the air go, oh God.
You say, like, yeah, no, really, I don't think that could have gone any better.
Well, I gotta say, really got your work cut out for you.
Because I am full on stress, I will not be doing whatever we choose to do.
Do
So
you
I'm
have
gonna
a
take the
backup?
corpse. I do not.
Actually, so both of you are full on corpse. So for the mission, the only able-bodied person is me.
And Blisk,
Yep.
the goblin
Blisk.
who has been here the whole time watching but not helping because it's funny.
Yep.
It is funny.
And Lord Movish, if you wanted to grab one of the spare ones and throw something together quick, if you got any ideas,
I always have ideas.
good.
So before we go on the mission, there's no recovery. We're stuck with whatever the hell happened to us now, right?
Yep.
Correct. That's why there's sometimes spare characters. If you wanted to grab one of the spares as well, Peony, if Peony's like, nope, and send one of your bugbears, baby.
Because that really messed me up.
I will be
Those level 1 adventurers, how dare they?
Exactly.
That was level 1?
They were all tier 1.
You guys would not die. How many hits
There
does
was-
a tier 1 adventurer take?
There was
They
a
all
whole
have-
bunch of them though.
They have 4 ticks, and each one grants a passive ability to everything. So, for example, the weaponsmith can always have a weapon that fits what he needs to do. The knight is impervious to all physical damage. The academic excels at navigating the dungeon, and the cleric, every time they rest, they get a chance to heal.
So they can take 4 hits each?
Yep.
Yeah.
No
This is
wonder they wouldn't die.
This was a full-fledged adventuring party. They had like a plan and
Yeah.
everything. It was great.
Yeah.
It went really good for them until they all died.
All right, so where are the stairs?
Oh, all the way across the entire dungeon, and then you get to climb the ladder.
Okay, so the spare 1, spare 2, and this.
Yeah, this is the 4th player who hasn't shown up for a while.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, these are blank.
Yeah.
They're
They let
spares.
you. Yeah.
Pick a class, pick a race, and then just say what they are.
Oh, okay.
Blisk is going to see who actually shows up as
Well,
senior
who-
dungeon member with their mind
Did
intact.
somebody pick spare 1 already?
What's that?
Did someone
Yep.
pick spare 1? Because someone's filling it out.
Yep.
Yeah.
I am in
Justin's
spare
filling
one.
spare one.
Okay, so I shouldn't be clicking on that one.
All right.
Well, okay. I gotta
And
think.
the two, you can decide where these spares come from. Are these people who've shown up with Blisk? Are these minions of another character who's trying to step up? Is this maybe an imp who wandered into one of the ritual rooms and came out weird?
Oh, I was just walking by.
Yeah, that's pretty
Well,
good
he's a
criteria
friend
for
of a
adding you to a
friend.
team.
Yeah, I was chilling in this forest that's turning much cooler than it was before.
And you got nothing better to do, right?
And I saw them going somewhere, and I'm like, sup?
No plans,
Welcome
no
with you.
friends, right?
The voice is more of a this.
Alright, this. So, you don't have any plans, you don't have any friends, and you got no money, right?
Oh, I got one friend. He's a giant.
Oh, well, I guess that counts. Well, you want to be friends with me? I'm gonna go get some money. And you have nothing better to do.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, I'll come with you. By the way,
Perfect.
this voice is connected to a very tall, bright red-haired bugbear, but the hair looks like it's been permed.
The taller he gets, the more soprano he gets. Did
So
you
it's
choose
just all
conniver?
hyper curly. No, brute.
Okay. He's just a pretty brute. Got it.
Hey, you can be brutish and you can still care, you know?
Style is highly important. That's why I'm covered in this dark cloak and I'm mysterious and very cool.
You are mysterious and cool.
Thank you. Now, we need at least one other person who exudes as much coolness as we do, unlike those other dorks in the dungeon.
I am also a pack mule, which means I can carry 2 additional things.
Good. I wasn't planning on carrying anything
A
except
defense-based
valuables.
item and a supply slot.
Oh, I like that ability. So Rafferty, how's yours going?
Oh man,
Oh, I need to do stats.
there we go. Okay.
Yeah, need to choose some skills.
It was
Well, I gotta
3.
look up to see what does a warlock do.
Spells.
You are a warlock.
Oh, that's what I already am. Never mind. I thought it was a sorcerer.
No, there's the warlock and the shaman. The shaman does nature magic.
Okay.
Dark nature
and
magic.
Slimmick, you're a conniver, right? Slimmick's a conniver, right?
Yeah, Slimmik's the conniver.
Hmm.
Conniver. All right.
But he's not here.
Yeah,
He's huddled up in a corner.
I think I will play conniver to show you guys how it's done.
Sounds good.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh,
And,
Nice race.
How do I pick playbook abilities?
you just go
There we go.
down to abilities, hit plus, and it should all come up.
Okay. So it says core. What does that mean if it's a core?
So you get
the
that just for being that.
Yeah, and then you get one other ability to start. So while you guys are bringing these together, I'm going to take a quick break and be right back. All right?
All right, quick break time.
Excellent. So we have a plan to kidnap someone from Talshir, if I remember correctly, before the adventurers broke in.
Yeah, that's what it says on this paper that Peony handed me. I can't read it, but that's what she said.
So we're gonna take somebody, and then bring them back,
Uh-huh.
and then make him give us somebody else.
I guess so.
Doesn't make sense, but I'll do it.
Okay, I have my new character.
Hooray! Who you got?
Right.
Yes. Hello. My name is Trepanerius. I understand you need some assistance in making things end or not end.
Ooh. And what do they look like?
Well, I have a cloak that conceals my appearance. When I pull the hood back, my head is that of a cephalopod, as I'm a mind flavor. Well, that would
Ooh,
be
spooky.
Flair, because the Y has no descender. So I'm a mind flayer. I have psychic powers beyond your understanding, such as, behold, my psychic power. I pull out my ion stone, which is a small rock that orbits around my head.
I have to say, kind of impressed by that. But you did really sell it to me.
Don't you see how it floats? It's powered by the mind.
Yeah, and I can make this rock fly with my mind
Stones
too.
move too. As he picks up a rock and just does this.
And I pick up a rock and I just throw it.
You must teach me your disciplines. Please accept
Oh,
I think this is
The
going to go
B team.
great. We have a full team with you beating people up and you doing whatever you do with your brain, I guess.
Excellent. We should call ourselves the Alpha Team, as we are much better than that other team.
I agree. We're the real ones running the dungeon.
Real stars of this team.
I swear, the next minor room I make is gonna be like Blisk's like goth chamber or something. It's where he
Oh, is it
spends all
filled
his
with
time
pit
brooding.
pit
It's at the
stuff?
bottom of the pit.
So eventually I'll master psychic control.
I was just told I'd get to hit stuff.
Yes,
more.
hit people in their minds.
Now, does Blisk have any money? No, so he's not bringing in minions, which I don't think I ever figured out if he had any.
I also have no. I am so powerful that I have moved beyond the need for minions.
Good, you go first.
What? No, no,
You need a
no,
meat
no.
shield.
But my powers require concentration. They need time. Coalesce.
I'm giving you time. It's about 6 seconds in front.
It needs more than 6 seconds. It needs 8 seconds. That would be not enough time. I wouldn't expect you to understand how psionic powers work.
It is a bigger number. Alright, so what kind of plan are we going for? Strike, sneaking around, what are we gonna do?
What are we doing?
Kidnapping
So-
people from Talshir.
Ooh, excellent, and their big delicious brains.
So, from my understanding, this would be a two-step plan. One to kidnap the people you need, and another to trick others to come to your dungeon.
That's right.
So
Hopefully
what's
not a whole
the-
adventure squad.
What's the first part of this plan?
I would probably say strike, since 2 out of 3 can fit very well into that, unless we all just happen to be really good at sneaking around.
Sneak pretty well.
I have the power to cloud people's minds, so they won't even remember I was there.
Alright, let's do a sneaky mission.
Yes, sneaky sounds very appropriate.
All right. So we have a stealth mission against Talshir. What time of the day are you hoping to do this?
The dead of night.
Yeah, really, son, I'm a squid. I don't go out during the day. I
So-
didn't realize I needed to mention this.
I thought they were water
Are you-
creatures, not night creatures. I guess I was mistaken.
I am a night squid. Have you ever seen a squid out during the day? No. They would expect you to understand it.
So, question 2, are you all working together to try and kidnap someone, or are you guys slipping out across town and trying to kidnap multiple people to trick multiple people to come to the dungeon?
Considering we're the alpha team and thus the best people at this, I think we should all work together because I have a feeling if we don't, we're going to horribly embarrass ourselves.
Let's do it. Let's horribly embarrass ourselves. Alright, so we're working
yeah.
together.
All right, so you're probably trying to kidnap someone important, right?
Yes.
No, we're trying to kidnap someone smart and with a big head.
Or
They told
rather,
us
we're
to
trying to
get
kidnap
somebody that
someone
would get
valuable
somebody
to someone important.
I thought aren't the most important people the ones with the biggest heads? I don't claim to understand how the surface world works.
I'll bring my calipers.
I
So-
already bought it. I put them in my equipment list.
Two more questions. First, are you going after someone who's connected to someone wealthy or someone who is personally powerful?
Wealthy. The one to come and pay.
Basically, the kobold speaks sensibly. I think we should go after someone
Goblin.
with money. What?
Goblin. Gobble gob.
Goblin? Whatever. Small, stupid, annoying thing the internet like.
Nah. I'm cool.
I'm just gonna follow you under mind flayer, comma non.
And final question, how are you guys slipping into the city?
In the back of someone's cart.
I will use the power to cloud minds.
All right.
Going along,
So-
and I'll hit stuff if need be. You guys
Mhm.
figure out the details.
According to the latest MMO update, I can infect people with mind flayerness. This is now a thing.
All right, so I'm going to do a quick fortune roll. We'll see where we're starting this whole scenario. All right, so you guys have successfully sneaked into Talshir as they were shutting the gates for the night. You've waited in this wagon of pumpkins, as it were. Some of the bottom are not too fresh, but as the last beads of sunlight vanish, you're out in the marketplace near the wealthy part of town. You're able to slip out stealthily. And let's do a group check, slipping into one of the wealthy manors here.
Alright. I believe this is going to be a skulk, right?
Yeah, everyone working together. Let's see who's going to take stress starting out.
I believe, do we
All
have to... Oh, right. With teamwork, we all just roll, and if we fail, we take stress. That's right.
Yes,
Each PC with a mixed or failure takes stress.
yes, but you use the highest result.
All right, so I take a stress, but I've got at least a mix for us.
Mine didn't roll. 1 sec.
I guess I do have a dark cloak, and we're in the night, if that would increase effectiveness for us.
I'm just going to quickly shift some people over to their current character.
Yeah, that would probably help for just namesake.
Yeah. So Slimmick is now Blisk, correct?
That's right.
Okay, how do I get my can I set my own character image, or do I have to do it through you?
You can definitely set your own character image.
The image you can set for tokens, I unfortunately have to set it. But we can do that between sessions.
Oh,
Right.
okay, because I got my image ready.
Okay.
Alright, so with the mixed success you get in, if I'm starting an 8-point clock to be discovered, and I'm ticking one off.
Oh boy.
So you're in this large mansion, as it were, in the middle of Tal's Sheer. There doesn't seem to be any magical wards on the outside as you guys slip in stealthily through a window. There does seem to be servants walking about the halls, though. How do you three want to approach this?
Delicious servants.
Hmm.
No, mustn't let myself be distracted. I knew I should have eaten something before I got here.
So, I would actually like to go ahead and use Tinker. So while the servants go about their business doing things in places we don't care about, I'm going to go ahead and jam the lock so that they get locked into the various rooms they go into and are unable to assist or go do anything else in the manor. And get out of our way.
So with that, I'm going to start a 4-point clock for servants. And when that's full, all the servants are no longer there to raise an alarm or anything. So let's start with this first Tinker.
Okay. So here
You're in a good position now.
Yeah, so... yeah, I'll just go ahead and hit the button. Hey, I fail!
All right. So not only do you... Go ahead.
You idiot! You imbecile! That is not the way you keep servants from moving around. I will use my power to rearrange your failed thought processes because I have telepathy and strings. Reroll that.
And on the oh wow, you get a dark card. Good job.
You're welcome.
I can feel it. Your hypnotism is working on me already.
The power of telepathy.
So with that success, that's 2 ticks towards dealing with all the servants.
All right, some of them are now locked in closets.
Ruby, how are you dealing with some of these servants?
So these servants, they're being real fancy, and they're like jamming locks. I'm just gonna walk up to 2 of them and just hit their heads together.
Give me
try
a
and
smash.
knock them out. So I do like the comical, like sneaking walk of high knees and everything, and I have a mixed success.
All right, so with this mixed success, you do take out some of the servants. So that's 3 of 4 ticks taken out, but there's been some banging with what you've been doing. So, Ruby, you've made some noise. No one's raised an alarm yet, but now everyone's going from being in a controlled situation to a normal one. So back to equal footing.
Okay.
Can I add unconscious servant to my gear?
You just want to kidnap the servant.
Do you have any gear?
Well, you start with 4, but I have 2 extra gear slots.
Yup.
You can always grab it later as part of a, like everything just goes to the hoard, and then what we do with the loot rolls determines what you're getting for the most part.
Well, I don't want to bring this back for the dungeon. I want to keep it just in case I want to use the guy to do something here.
Yeah, we can say you're carrying him over your shoulder.
Perfect.
Right. And that leaves our last member, Trepanius.
The way I'll deal with them is that I will simply abduct, a servant, preferably one that's already asleep, and disguise myself by absorbing their memories and, well, making a trick roll. Mostly
Sounds
a
good
trick
to me.
roll. Success. The power of
All right.
Sonic is indistinguishable from a normal servant, as long as I keep this big gag over my this big
So,
hat.
between the three of you, and I don't know why it's still rolling as peony, but between the three of you, you have disabled the servants of the household. They are not going to be raising the alarm immediately.
Mm-hmm.
That is a little weird, but I do have 2 dice in trick. That's a little weird. I don't know how to take ownership of a character sheet.
I had set them to, like, if you go down to the players in the bottom left-hand corner, you should be able to right-click on your name and player config the character you have, but I thought I switched everyone over.
Yeah, I thought so too. All right.
Okay. Then I don't know what to tell you at this moment.
Oh, maybe I closed that. Yeah, shrug. Doesn't matter that much, at least. All right.
Yeah, like I was able to take full control of the character sheet 1.
So it does sound like we did just take care of the servants. So hey, step 1 done, everybody.
Mhm.
It was so easy. This almost beneath me.
So the first 2 floors of this 3-story building have been cleared. The servants are either locked away, knocked out, or devoured and easily tricked by Trepanatious's abilities. So now just to slip into the 3rd floor and possibly get someone.
Trepidatious, here, take this tray. I put random stuff on it. Go deliver it.
No, don't humans normally ask for specific things?
Do they? I don't know. It looks like human stuff. This is what they
Wait,
asked
I've
for, right?
absorbed-
I put a rock there.
Well, the good news is I absorbed the memories of the person I'm impersonating through using the power of psionics. And it just so happens that everything here is ideal. You're a genius.
Yeah, I'm cool.
You'll go far.
Yeah.
Maybe
go
someday
far.
you'll become that kobold you always dreamed that you were.
Yeah, inflated ego. Yeah.
I will
So
move upstairs like a servant with knees that bend correctly.
and I will be sneaking behind them in the darkness and shadows, using their opportunities to get further in.
Wait, here, I'll put this bag over your head. Now you're a bag of laundry. Make sure you walk like a bag of laundry.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait by the stairs, holding my. Should I use my big stick or my bigger stick?
Ooh, the bigger stick.
You have a stick.
Okay.
You have a stick that's not as big as that one, but smaller than that one.
Well, I got a big stick, I got a bigger stick, and I got a biggerest stick.
Mm.
You're right. The bigger stick is good. Stay modest.
Perfect. So I'll wait at the top of the stairs, and if someone attempts to come up from the shadows, I'll just hit them with my bigger stick.
All right. So as you guys enter the 3rd floor with Ruby watching your back, the 2 of you slip in, and you're no longer seeing servants up here, but you do see at the end of the hall there are 2 guards watching a door. Now these aren't city guards by any manner. These are simple mercenaries, probably protecting something important.
Yes,
But
that
there's-
door, I can see from its vibrations, has a terrible aura. No wonder they have it under guard in case it lashes out.
There seems to be 5 rooms up here. They all have doors. They're all shut, and the guards, the one kind of cocks his head as the 2 of you enter.
Yes. Hello. I have brought the tchotchkes, the evening tchotchkes, and a bucket to take away the morning tchotchkes.
They're sleeping.
That's okay. I'll be quiet.
Give me a trick.
I'm very quiet, as I am a servant. You can tell from the way I'm dressed and the way I speak in servant argot. By the way, I have no idea how I'm communicating any of this to you because I don't speak the tongue.
Wow.
Oh, you
How
don't
would you say
speak
so?
light tongue.
I have the power of telepathy.
So you say some words in light. You're not sure what they mean, but the guards kind of give a nod and usher you in. They open the door quietly.
Imply that I don't know what
Oh, this is wonderful.
Yep.
you see?
Sounds right.
It really works. I heard some other servants say this.
And you slip in. And the
Yeah,
bag of laundry. Are you also sneaking in, or are you
Oh yeah, I'm
He's my
definitely
laundry.
sneaking in. I'm a bag of laundry. Don't mind me.
He's the dirty laundry. He comes with me.
All right. So they go in. The door's still open. You see what looks like possibly the woman of the house sleeping in this king-size bed. This room is huge and immaculate. You can see statuettes and boxes of jewelry and other such things throughout the room.
Ooh.
Someone got to these already and has petrified them. Their brains are stale. I
I'm-
say, fingering over the statues.
I'm going to use sticky fingers and establish a small safe in this room, which also stores a lot of the more valuable valuables.
There's no
Sounds
way.
wonderful.
There's no way they could fit him inside that. That's way too small. Plus, he would suffocate.
Well, you deal with whatever it is. I like this thing, and I'll go deal with
Now,
the safe.
just remember, the front doors are still open. The two guards are still there. One is watching you.
Oh yeah. I don't know what they expected us to do.
Well, you're there to kidnap someone in theory.
Yeah, but I mean, like the two guards are watching us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I guess I need to be distracting when the bag of laundry does the things. I'm going to go ahead and start taking things off the tray and putting them on the night table, and then I guess start taking other things off the night table and putting them on the tray with a deliberate purpose that would be befitting of a servant.
All right, so you're working away, being a distraction at the moment.
Apparently, while he's robbing the safe. Apparently, we
And
forgot.
Blisk, how are you doing this?
Well, I mean, I am a bag of laundry, so as long as they only see the laundry and not my hands lockpicking, I can go ahead and do this, I think. If you
Well, I think
like
we're
and
gonna
think
start-
this might be an incredible feat, I could spend a stress and just go ahead and do it.
All right, you are a
I am a prowler.
shadow.
A shadow. So, maybe I should just go ahead and spend a stress and say, I'm doing this, in such a way as to not be seen whatsoever, but also make no ruffles in the laundry at all as I do it.
So I'll allow that to be stealthy. So I'm going to need a tinker for you to get into the safe, though.
Alright. So let's go ahead and roll my 2 dice. Big success.
All right, mixed success. So you do pop the lock. One of the guards' heads kind of turn and staring intently at this bag of laundry. So you have snuck over there. You have got open. They haven't realized it's you who opened it.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the guards is now paying attention to that.
I'm going to take advantage
Meanwhile,
of
Wow.
the guard's distraction.
If that guard has turned his head, I'm
Yeah.
getting.
oh, I have
Oh, you're
I
going to
have
smash
something
him?
more for
Okay.
you, Ruby. No worries. So
Yeah,
you're
but I'm
watching the
getting-
front entrance, right?
Yep, I'm getting bored because clearly no
Mhm.
one's coming up. So I'm just
Well,
gonna.
you are starting to hear something below.
Okay, I'm just
You-
gonna run into the hallway
Yep.
and seeing that there's two guards, I'm gonna pull out my biggerest stick.
All right.
Ooh boy.
And with that, I'm going to spend a stress
Mm-hmm.
to pull off a feat of incredible strength.
Ooh, all right.
And I'm going to hit these guys so hard that from one hit they go unconscious.
Give me a smash. You have you don't need to go hard or anything because you've used rage. It costs a stress, but yeah, as long as you get a success or a mixed success.
There it is.
Success.
All right, so you smash them with your biggest stick, and
Oh,
they
no,
go
I'm
down.
Biggerest.
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 And they go down with a silently, like you hit them so quick, so hard, they are down.
Wait, did you kill both of them?
I took them both down one hit.
We're the alpha
Mhm.
team, of course we did.
Excellent.
And then I walk into the room.
Mhm.
One shoulder has the guy, the servant. The other shoulder has two guards.
I guess that's 3.
Excellent.
I'm gonna make
Three
this
guards.
4 real quick for you.
Quickly, subdue the door. I will take care of the prisoner.
Okay. I'll take the treasure.
I will now attempt to dominate the prisoner's mind using the power of threatening psionics.
I waken someone up in the middle of the night, speaking dark speech at them, and implying terrible violence.
Right. So that is right.
That is a throw of threaten, and I have a mixed result.
Ooh.
Wow,
Come
you
with
had
us
no
and
ability
not
to threaten
fall for any
your.
All right. So this person is terrified. They're not attacking you in any way as you wake them up. They do let out a scream, ticking off 2 more of the clocks of the outside world coming in to deal with this.
Don't worry, everyone. I've controlled their minds, so that scream was inaudible. Wait, did the rest of you hear that?
Yes.
Yep.
Ah, it must have been inaudible, but in a frequency that was available to your ears. I hadn't planned on that.
All right. So that makes 4. I'm scooping up all the loot and just shoving it in a bag. Now is
Mhm.
probably when we get out of here.
Wait, I thought that was the bag we were going to put her in.
Right.
Well, you didn't bring 2 bags?
No, I didn't anticipate the need.
Well, I guess you're holding their hand then.
All right. So who is the closest to the kidnappee?
That would be me.
All right. You see an arrow fly into the room. It will shock your muscles if you don't resist.
Oh, I'll have my muscles be shocked.
All right. So it just clips the side of you.
Can
And
I
the
use
3
a
of you,
defense item to negate that?
you can resist on their behalf, but then you take the harm from the resist.
It's only a shock to my muscles, so.
Okay, in that case, I'll let you take it. I'll let you take it.
Yeah. And you see 3C coming up to the 3rd floor is a very rich-looking gentleman and 3 other guards that seem, one has a crossbow, the other 2 swords. Where the first 2 were kind of not aware that there were monsters here, these seem to have been alarmed by the scream. And the well-dressed man starts speaking in the light tongue and gesturing violently at the 3 of you. What do you do?
I'm
Okay,
going to drop a smoke bomb.
Oh, that's actually really perfect. As you drop your smoke bomb, I'm holding. One of the dudes I'm holding is just a house servant.
Yep.
So I'm gonna chuck the servant at the window to try and make the hole bigger so we can just jump out the window.
All right.
And I will use
All right.
a point of stress to chuck him really hard.
Yeah, so you grab this servant and goes through the window and the bars that were connected to it, smashing them off. Slimmick
Excellent.
or Blisk, you throw down a smoke bomb. The room is filling up with smoke quickly.
That's okay. Smoke is no obstacle to me. I will use my power of clairsentience and grab the prisoner by the wrist and navigate them to the window so we can escape.
I am also bringing both the guards with me. I have them in my inventory, and I will take them out once we do loot rolls.
Good.
I only have a mixed result to navigate for the smoke screen.
I think the person you threw out the
Right.
window is definitely dead.
So
Totally.
more time is passing. The person is shouting. 2 of the guards, you can just see them starting to make their way towards the room before the smoke fills up everything. Trepidation. Mind Flare, you're getting the person to the window. You know where it is, but this is 3 stories up. What's your plan?
Well, there's only one servant body to fall upon, huh?
Only
Yep.
one servant body to
I
fall
got
upon.
this.
And it's
You deal
kind of
with
across the
yourself.
street.
I will actually go ahead and do a very dramatic action. I'm going to go ahead and use a point of stress for an incredible feat of agility by swiping up our awake kidnappee, taking a blanket, attaching it to my grappling hook, and rappelling all the way down the side. In a swift, flawless motion.
And I will watch.
So you
I-
are going to get
I
out the
just
window.
jumped.
You're going to get her out the window no matter what. Give me a finesse roll to see how this landing goes. You will be all right no matter what.
Yeah, let's see if I break my knees.
All right, Blisk. You get out the window. You get her to the ground. She starts to make a run for it. Your allies are up there.
No, stop!
I assume I will
use
have
my
to-
power of ego whip and threaten her.
You'll screech
not
from the top.
move.
All right, this will start at limited.
I have no successes whatsoever. as I
You
am
rolled so quick. I was gonna. Okay, never mind.
Meanwhile,
so
Ruby,
so on my turn, I just jump out the window, but I'm
All right,
willing to roll to save to just take damage because as I'm jumping, I just want to yell, "Please don't move any farther.
You
I
could
don't
probably
want to
just
hurt you, but I'll eat you," as a threat.
all right. Let's start with resist bloody for the jump. You're just diving out the window. So how are you resisting?
you could probably just tap a
Sheer
stress.
strength. Sheer strength.
All right. What was the last roll you made?
My last. You're right. You're
You
right.
could just tap the stress for it.
You do have rage. You could just tap the stress because this is
I'll tap the
part
stress.
of the. All right. So
I'll
you
tap the
land
stress.
like a juggernaut.
Yeah.
You shout out these threats. Give me a threat. All right, mixed success. So you guys are one tick away from the city guard being aware of what's going on, but she is slowing down in the distance. Meanwhile, still up above, we have our mind flayer covered with the smoke, but you can see the shadows through the smoke starting to come at you. The guards are almost on you. What do?
I will attempt to sneak past them and go back downstairs.
Give me a skulk. We're going to start at. I know you're going to be on standard effect right now because the smoke is making it hard.
You might be able to just get away from him.
I have a mixed success.
All right. What does the mind flayer leave behind?
No, my ion stone.
How could you have forgotten that? You had to use the power of your mind to make it circle you in the first place. Oh,
I
you
have
put
no
it on
idea
the
what
tray,
makes-
didn't you?
It's just on a string.
All right, so you slip past the three guards and past the owner of the building.
So
You look perplexed.
Oh.
All right. And now you three meet up. You have your kidnappee. Now, how are you getting out of the city?
We didn't
Well,
think that far ahead.
Wait, I will use the power of my mind and uses psychometry to read the mental vibrations of people who have passed through this city to find the best escape route, or just roll scan to see if I can find a good way out of the city. One of those.
Let's go with Dan. Remember, you're one tick away from the city guard being aware you're here. So
This is
anything
important. I
do
can
we want
spend
to
a
do this
dark
as a
card.
group action?
potentially. That's what I was
Yeah.
hinting at, but that's up to you.
Let's-
Do you guys have enough stress? Do you want to make this a group action?
I'll totally do
I'm no
it.
stress. I still
If
have
this
3
is gonna
left.
be, if this is gonna be a group action, then I'm gonna save the dark heart then.
Well, I only have 1 scan. Like,
That's
Yeah,
still
but
fine.
you throw it in with the rest of our dice.
I
fair
fail.
enough.
I think that's 2 stress, isn't it?
It's one stress for each person's fail. We're up to a 5.
Okay, hold on. There we go. It's a sometimes you get a pop under.
All right, so the 5 is the highest. Everyone's taking a stress from this. You guys do see an easy way out. One of the guards is kind of like, looks like he's letting a couple out of town, but the city guards are now aware of you. There is screams coming from the building you just snuck out of. You can see the city watch beginning to assemble. They don't know where you are, but they're coming for you.
Hmm.
How are you getting out here?
I will grab the woman,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will rage run.
All right, so
get-
that's the
I
woman
get
is
my
not
legs
going to
going.
escape. Yep.
And I'm just gonna whoop. I probably bowl over the family that's being let out.
Give me a smash to see how much damage you do and how much attention you attract.
Hell yeah!
You are getting out with the woman.
Oh,
Oh,
so
man.
much.
So you come through town.
Wait, but that roll will not
Go ahead.
stand. I will use the power of telepathy to guide you. You idiot.
And you get
Success.
another dark heart.
Yes, excellent. I'm so good at this. I'm a genius.
All right. So Ruby, forget what I just said. You come barreling through. You push aside the two that were coming out. As the guard's going to ring the bell, you grab him and smash his head clear through that door. It's not going to shut again, and no one's calling the alarm that you're there yet. You're out of town with the person, and you 2 allies have a chance to escape now if they want.
I will
I have
definitely
a
choose to
question
escape.
before this resolves. Is she going to scream?
She is terrified at this point
Yeah,
with that
Okay.
success.
and I told her
Okay,
not
cool.
to. So
I just have a defense item that would have worked if she was going to scream, so that's why I wanted to clarify.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
You're out. You're clear. The pathway's clear, so I'll escape too. I have no problem with that. Unless you want me to
also
make a
skulk
roll.
out of the city. Yes.
No. With that success, the way is clear. As long as you're not looking to get something else from Talshir, we can just move to the next part of the plan.
All right. Yeah, I'm out.
I can't think of anything to steal, so yeah, I would have to come with you. Also, I can't be left alone.
All right.
We
So
did it.
Otherwise, I
Alpha-T.
hear the other voices.
We have 4 sacrifices. This is great.
No, only 3. Only 3.
Only 3. He threw one of the window.
Oh. Okay,
No,
only
wait,
3.
yeah.
but
So-
this was only part 1 of the plan.
Is that greater than 2?
So part 2 is you guys send word that you have this person's wife. This person is powerful and rich. And what are you trying to convince them to do?
We're going to convince them that we'll trade her life for
Your
yours.
place.
All right. This is obviously not an honest thing you're doing.
God.
Definitely
No,
not.
no,
No,
we're
we'll
actually,
trade.
we'll trade her for him. Yeah, we'll do this.
All right.
Wow. Honest negotiation.
Let's do a quick fortune roll to see how this goes. You're dealing with a faction that's more powerful than you, but you do have some leverage.
Before you roll, I would like to
Yeah.
use my power, my psychic power. I have the power of intuition. I will use this to change his emotional state to where he is crippled with longing loss, which gives us an extra 1 die to act on this information. So the fortune die will get an extra die in our favor. Because I
Perfect.
know how his mind works. I'm a mind flayer.
All right, let's see how this goes. So mixed success.
See, that was my doing.
All right, so yes, he does agree to meet you just outside your dungeon. So you're in the living forest. You have this woman. Did you just dump off the other 2 guards, or you got them too with your ruby?
Oh, we're throwing
I
them in
dropped them
prison.
off.
Yeah, I guess
I
we
dropped
threw
them
them in
off.
prison. They're not part of the deal.
All right. And he does show up, but he's not alone. There are a handful of what looks like baby adventurers here.
Baby adventure.
Thankfully, you didn't meet them in your dungeon, so they don't know where the entrance is.
Good, good.
Wait, do we know where the entrance is?
Yeah.
Blisk does, I'm sure.
Okay.
I'll tell you when
Maybe.
it's important. Once I escape.
Well, the deal was we'll trade her life for his, and I've put the emotional seed in him that he's going to, that he would do it. So is he really have true love?
So, this is going to be a banter. This can be a team banter or a single person. Who's going to close the deal on this, considering no one can speak each other's languages?
I want to wait just in case this seems like it's not going our way. To
All right.
threaten.
Do you want to banter with me?
Oh, absolutely not. If
Well,
the
what
banter
about-
doesn't work, I'm gonna threaten to kill her to push it over
Right.
the edge.
What about Goblin Boy here? Do you want to banter with me?
I'm just gonna hide and watch. That's what I like to do.
Well, then I will spend a dark heart because I've been getting a lot of these because I'm so good at psionic. Let's see.
Yeah, now's the time to use that dark card.
Oh, and I'd like can I invoke a dark bargain on this so that if this goes badly, they'll hurt me first.
Actually, if you're going to go for a dark bargain, this will be Talshir will start targeting the dungeon. They have let things go since the whole failed of the angelic host, but they will start sending resources again to target you guys specifically.
It's been a
I
minute since
can't
we started
agree to
playing.
that as I'm too paranoid to agree to that sort of dark bargain.
Fair.
Yeah, so just take your dark card, I guess.
Hooray! Mixed success.
Hey.
All right. So it looks like everything's going well. He is stepping forward calmly, hands held high, starting to get into your clutches. Do you use release the wife?
That's up to Ruby, I think.
Ruby will release the wife,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, he's gonna use his bigger stick
Mm-hmm.
and hit the guy over the head to knock him unconscious. Not kill him, but knock him
Yeah.
unconscious.
So he's starting to go down, and as the wife begins to retreat with that mixed success on the banter, one of the possibly adventurers unleashes an arrow towards Ruby. Ruby, you'll be bloodied if you do not resist.
If I have a defense item, will that help?
What's his defense against?
So what it is, it's a stuffed panda.
Mm-hmm.
And what I
But
want to
each
do,
defense item is a defense against some kind of harm.
oh, it would have been physical. It
All right.
would have been physical.
So what it means is if you roll a success, you don't spend the stress, you spend the item instead for that cycle.
Makes sense.
So I will sneakily try and place that in the way as I'm hitting.
All right. So give me the resist.
Ooh, that's fine.
Get hit anyway.
3 stress and shock your muscles.
Okay, that was 3 stress.
Yes.
Okay, well that's unfortunate then, because you see that guy, he tried to hurt me after I was being honest.
Okay, what's your dark impulse?
My dark impulse is gambling.
That's your revelry. What's your dark impulse?
Oh, dark impulse.
Yeah, big mouth, cruel, deranged, fickle, obsessed, reckless, vengeful.
Oh, I didn't even select one.
When Ruby snaps, how does Ruby snap?
I'm just gonna roll a d8.
Here we
Let's
go.
go with fickle.
There you go.
All right. How does that manifest in this moment of being shot?
I'm gonna take my biggerest stick and I'm gonna try and shove it down this guy's throat that attacked me.
Okay, so you're going to run at the adventurers. All right.
Yep,
Give me a smash. Are you spending for rage to go after all of them? Or just this guy?
Spending for rage to go after all of them.
All right.
Going hard.
All right.
And do I want a dark bargain? What would the dark bargain be?
Dark bargain on this. We are going to say... We will say that someone of decent power is going to show up at the scene.
I
Boy.
won't dark bargain.
All right. Oh.
You wanna help him there?
Yes, I will. You fool! You must understand. I will have to reach deep into your mind.
And you get another dark
Oh.
art.
So with
Oh,
that,
jeez.
Ruby Death Day comes up and pulls out this stick that's almost as big as a tree and just slams it against the adventurers there, knocking them down, screaming and raging out as the indignity that they would break this deal. And a lot of you have a chance to get away if you want.
Well, here's a problem. I have now filled up my stress track, so I'm gonna go crazy.
Oh, what's your dark impulse?
My dark impulse is paranoid. So I'm going to turn to the king, or the important guy who turned himself over.
The
And
guy
I
who's
get to
knocked down on the ground.
Yeah, and I get to use one thing that doesn't cause stress. So I'm going to use my power of intuition and remind
Go
him.
after his wife.
That
after
guy's
his
unconscious
wife.
on the ground.
No, I'm going to remind. No, I'm too paranoid to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and put him in a feeling of hopelessness. You see, you didn't even. Nothing matters anymore. This is your emotional state of hopelessness. Now that your wife is there, you've surrendered to us, and your life is forfeit. Nothing has any meaning to you anymore. And now to invoke the worst of my powers upon you. And I will then hike up my robe and run away.
All right, Bliss. Things are getting bad. The rich man is unconscious there, away from the rest of the group.
All right.
Ruby's lost his mind and is just kicking the crap out of these adventurers with a tree.
Well, it's time for me to seal the deal. I have a grappling hook. I've been hidden this whole time. I'm Batmaning down from the canopy, going down, picking up the unconscious guy, and Batmaning out of there and going to the dungeon.
All right, give me a finesse. It sounds like.
All right, and
Or
this
a
is also definitely Dark Heart time.
Yeah.
There you go, mixed
All right.
success.
So you were in a good situation to begin with, so there's no real consequences. You drop down, you have the right gear, you grab him, grappling hook out of there, and we will pan over to the dungeon.
Grappling hook.
So this was a stealth and trick mission. How close do we feel we stuck to those?
We got away pretty cleanly with the stealth part of it. And as far
And
as the trick, or is this just
it was really more a
negotiation?
negotiation.
Yeah, it really was.
It did
'Cause our
shift to
intention-
negotiations.
Yeah, like our intention was negotiation, but then it just went a little sideways.
There was a
Alright.
fight afterwards, so it did get complicated. But the main objective
Fair.
was completed.
So these three characters, you went after Talshir, which is how many? Oh, it's only two. So there's only one above you.
hmm
So between the violence in the dungeon, the loot grab from the safe, you guys are going to get 2 dice each for loot, and then 7 to split among you
Yo!
for these three characters.
Alright, how do we want to split that? There'd be
Well,
one
I would
hanging over.
nominate. I would nominate that since the two of us went crazy, Griffin gets to choose how to split it.
Alright, I'm
I
taking
agree with
7
that. I like
dice.
that.
No,
Remember,
I'll go ahead and take
you get
3, and you guys can
crazy.
each take 2. So that means you're all
Okay.
rolling 4, I'm rolling 5.
Yeah.
All right, so how many are we rolling?
4.
4.
4. Crap.
Yeah.
Loot, and I have 5 dice.
And who has the lowest finesse before we count up these loot rolls? We can still roll them, but
I got 2.
That would most likely be me. I got
all
none.
right. All right. So on the way home, Ruby, you trip off a small trap, sending you flying into the forest. You will be taken out for the next mission.
Oh no.
Fair enough. All right, and
Not a
now let's see the loot rolls.
I have
Alright.
filled up on gold and dark hearts, and I get an item.
Fair.
That is very nice. This is the best loot roll I've ever had.
I fill up on
Alright.
gold and dark hearts.
And it looks like
You want to know what the
Our-
worst part about all of this is? I have 2 dark hearts already.
oh my god.
I can't
Right.
get rid of them fast enough. Every time I tell you guys to do something, I get a dark heart. So I
So-
literally gained nothing.
I'm going to
I'm
choose
not
leather
going-
armor.
I am not going to let the Mind Flayer lose his action, but what prisoner out of the prison does the Mind Flayer eat? Is it the Lancer from the Frog Village? Is it the Slinger from the Merry Men? Or is it the Orc Barbarian who becomes your dinner tonight?
Oh, I guess whose memories have we not stolen yet?
I think
All
we
of
took
those
all
taken
of them.
Oh crap. Who's the highest tier?
The slinger.
The Merry Men, yes.
Yeah, I would eat his brain.
All right. So he tastes a little off with missing his most important memories, but still a decent meal.
It's like there's lack. You can't really tell what it is.
It's like he's made out of Swiss cheese.
It's like eating a McDonald's hamburger. It's you eat it, but it doesn't leave you satisfied in some vague way. Should.
Right. And as
Um,
the flame pixies show up, who are you giving to them?
What tier are the guards that our lovely bugbear brought back?
0. But you would have to spend one of your 6s to have one of them.
Okay, so it's gone. Never mind. Never mind.
It's gonna go ahead and be the Lancer.
All right, there goes the frog person, taken away by the pixies, who laugh maniacally as they burn his skin.
Oh, that looks fun. I want to do that to a prisoner now. To the torture chamber.
So, with that, you guys have your gold. Blisk, have you picked out a item of value?
Yes, I have. I'm choosing mundane leather armor.
All right. And what are you three working on in the dungeon as the others are still recovering? You guys did the adventure, so
That is true. We got time to spend stuff, huh? Ooh.
So would I be so this would have been as the characters that just went, or our main?
This would be as Ruby.
Yeah.
As Ruby? Okay.
Well,
In that case, Ruby is going to start making a trap right here.
What page on? First one?
Yeah. So
Where?
in between the two creature rooms.
All right.
Just,
so
actually, no, a trick.
all right. So you're working on a trick.
And
All right. What level trick?
Let's go level 3. Let's go big.
And what is the trigger of this trick?
The trigger is gonna be. Actually, let me take a look. Come back to me on that. I'll find something good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I can't help but notice that there's a broken trap over here, and I should go ahead and just fix it.
Sounds good. So you go over. It looks like the imps have put some boards down so they can get across. Because damn imps.
I'm going to take a piece of metal and then smash it.
All right. Give me a smash.
Or rather, this is, I guess, going to be a tinker roll, actually. I'll use it as an actual tool.
All right.
There we go. Mixed success, and with the
First one
resource, that ought to help, right? Because we do
which
have the Nova
resource did
Seal.
you use?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so you use a piece of Nova Steel and you pick a piece of that up, walk over and just smash the crap out of those boards.
And then chuck it into the pit. That's on the random treasure table now. These bars are single use, right? Yeah, probably.
Of course they're single use.
Book is a spot with tricks.
In the book itself, let me bring up the table of contents.
Yeah.
I found it.
Good.
There we go.
Alright. I suppose while you're looking for that, can I spend a gold to buy minions, or is that actually an action I have to take?
It's an action to when you first recruit them.
Right,
So
so
if you
I
want to
never
do
get
that
minions.
instead-
I'll hold on to my gold.
Wait, I have money. I could hire a minion.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
have a lot of gold. You can do a lot of stuff.
Well, I went crazy. That means I'm not allowed to participate in the dungeoning, right?
No. Your downside to your going crazy was eating one of the prisoners. You still have your downtime action.
Yeah.
I rolled when I did the loot roll. I gained an excess of dark hearts. Did
Yeah,
you guys
no.
miss
Yeah,
that?
that was your
it means-
revelry. You ate a person.
Oh,
Yeah.
I ate a person. Oh, okay, perfect. Well, yeah, then I want to make something for the dungeon.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Okay. I want to go to the really long, pointless, winding hallway on floor 2.
No problem.
And in this hallway, I want to start a trick level 3. That's one of the ones that confuses you and makes you turn around and go back the way you came.
And whereabouts do you want to put that?
I guess in the middle. I don't know how to ping the map.
You could probably draw something somewhere.
It shows where your cursor is, but this map is huge, so
Yeah, I'm in the
Yeah.
middle of the.
Do you mean the natural stone hallway or the built hallway?
Oh, the natural stone hallway. It's the more non-Euclidean.
All right. Yeah.
there's your
See,
cursor.
Yep, right there.
Jesus,
And
map
it's
is huge.
trick 3. It's going to be a pattern that makes no sense.
there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
So, while that
Yeah, I
roll is being made, the trick that I will set up on the first floor will actually be level 3, because why not? It's more fun. And I'm starting by just smashing the layer to make the space, but it will eventually just be a whole bunch of like speakers asking the question why whenever somebody goes in there for
Oh.
whatever they say.
Right.
Well, both of you give me the roll for your
we should
trick.
be building 2 tricks next to each other, but we are because we're
Oh
terrible.
no, they're not next to each other. Mine's on the first floor.
Yeah. And to be fair, yours, Rafferty, will take time to build anyway.
It will.
As will mine.
All right, so someone rolled as prisoners apparently. Who just
can
rolled?
you spend dark hearts on crafting rolls?
I think that was me.
Yep.
Yeah.
We might as well get rid of these freaking dark hearts.
All right.
Yeah, that was me. It still rolled as the right amount of die, but it was still
That's
me.
the important thing.
I'll also dark heart it.
Well, that was fun.
This is
I
gonna say
didn't think I
fortune
could
roll,
make
but
a
it's a single
character
die. Cool, I got a success.
All right.
Yeah,
So we have
I
a
didn't-
trick kind of started. We have another trick that's made some progress.
Yep.
Either of you could probably throw the Nova Steel at it.
Oh,
You
I
can,
can
but do
use
try to
gold,
remember. What's
right?
that?
I can use gold to just progress it.
Yes, you
To
can.
give it an extra tick, yep.
I'll spend 2 gold.
All right.
I would spend my 1 gold to give this one progress, so I'll do that.
All right.
I started with gold because all my items were mundane.
Fair enough.
If that's the
Yeah.
case, if that's the case, add 1 more tick to that, because I would have had 1 more gold. Because I started with mundane items. Oh no, because defense or gold. Never mind.
All right.
There you go.
So, Alpha Team got yourself a wealthy prisoner from Tel Shir.
Excellent.
Yeah, they're not on the
Do the
prisoners
thing.
list yet, but they
You're welcome,
probably count
everyone.
as a sacrifice.
Well, that's the plan, right?
Yep.
Yes. It has gone exactly as I foresaw with my power of prognostication. You see, I have psionic.
That's not a real word.
Totally a real word.
Okay, so we're good for 1 more round before we have to get just somebody to give to the fairies.
Assuming the mind flayer doesn't eat a few more, you should be good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just ate. I'm good.
If I had more actions or anything to spend the gold on, maybe I could have sent someone out to go and kidnap stuff. Oh well.
Oh, that
Are we
reminds
sticking
me.
as an alpha team, or
Oh,
are we
that's
going
right.
back to primary?
I have a couple rules to see how allies did.
Yeah.
So, and how did the Goblin Scouts interfere?
The Goblin Scouts probably just tried to make the entire route to and from, for messengers and diplomats and the like, take as long as possible, putting in tiny little traps along the entire way.
Right, that sounds like a trick or a tinker.
Right. Or maybe just scan for probable places to lock them up.
Fair enough.
Because I know they actually have scan. Should I go ahead and roll that? Where are they?
Yeah.
Open up Goblin Scouts, hit scan, and roll them. Mixed.
All right, so between the two, that's 2 ticks, setting the clock back on Samuel's trade from the Elf Monastery.
Very nice. Okay.
Moving forward, we have to keep getting sacrifices,
Mm-hmm.
and and we have to get another creature because we lost our carpenter.
Oh yeah, we sure did. I think we can. Can we just spend a gold and get a new creature?
Someone has to take the action to go get it, or minions need to be sent.
Right.
I think we can be okay on waiting for the creature.
Yeah, probably. Alright, got a couple more rolls going on here.
Oh yeah, I have to roll for all the factions and their
Oh
protests.
yeah, that's right. You're just going through all of them.
Yep.
So, what team are we bringing in? Because that might affect what we do.
I definitely feel like Slimmick's coming back.
Okay, so we're bringing in.
Yeah, Bliss
The
goes back to
OGs.
Bruden again.
If that is the case, I think we go after a tier 2 and we try and reduce them to a tier 1 at the same time.
Alright, so yeah, take their stuff and actually boost ourselves up another tier.
Yeah.
I thought we may have done that with the sorry, I keep forgetting. Are they not? Oh, I thought we may have done that with the Highwaymen, but I guess I was wrong.
No.
So
The last time we did that was with the foresters, I believe.
yeah, so let's see. The cult is 3. The cult of the frog is 4. The Fae are 1. The frogs are 1. The forest is dead. Samuel's is 1. Seekers of Truth is 0 because they're dead. And Strongholm is 3 for neutrals. So we're definitely back onto Talshire and Merryman on the side of light for tier 2. And then, let's see, the Children of Heldar are actually tier 2 if we want to mess with them. The Reforged Dread Legion is 2, but I think we were trying to be friendly with them.
I say we go for the Children of Heldar, because we already completely destroyed their camp.
Oh yeah, we were messing with them for Lord Movish, that's right.
Yeah.
So we could just go back and kidnap some orcs too.
Well, because we took their leader, and we sacrificed him. So somebody had to have oh my god. Do you know what we do?
What?
They're without a leader. So I can establish that the way that they choose a new leader is through ritual combat.
And you want to go be their new leader.
And we can go in there and take them over through their own traditions.
Yeah.
Like the most evil people.
It's a coup, I love it.
So, are we all on the side of that?
Yeah, what do you think, Peony?
Oh, my peony now? Okay. Yeah, that sounds great. I mean, we get to kill people and disrupt order.
I get to see
And
political
we are
infighting.
using their own rules against them.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. So in that case, before we go on
Hey,
this
did
journey,
you guys notice that some of our prisoners are missing their brains? You haven't seen any brains around here, have you?
And what's with all this stuff in the rope hallway? Who just left all this here? I guess the imps are at it again.
so yes,
Oh,
I
whatever.
will, as Lord Movish, I will establish that the way that the Children of Heldar, or orcs in general in this world, determine their new leadership is through ritual combat in teams of 3, with the leader of the team being selected as the new chief.
Oh gosh, I gotta actually help you fight. Oh no.
That makes some sense.
and we're gonna go beat the shit out of whoever is trying to take the position, and just be like, "You follow me now."
All right. Meanwhile, because we don't have enough time to go through a whole plan, and
Yup.
there was a minor calamity, there is a little imp during the planning stage there again, waiting on that first step, waiting for its masters to stop talking.
Well, it wouldn't be cool of me if I just immediately addressed the problem. I have to pretend as if it's beneath me for like at least another 5 minutes and finish my tea. And then I'll go deal with it. So, Imp, what is it?
And it points upwards and starts running up the stairs,
Alright.
going through that infinitely long hallway, not taking the shortcut, but running all the way around
Oh gosh,
like
is it
it's
at
supposed
the...
to.
Oh, is it
And
on the
goes up
second
to the
floor, or are
first
we
floor.
just going all the way up to the first one?
Well, eventually the first one. But
Okay.
it takes a long way around. And it gets a little pit trap here where they had boards set up that have been smashed away, and it kind of like inches around it.
I just jump it.
The little imp runs over the rope bridge and seems unaffected by the gravity of the trap.
How does he
And
do
then-
that? Then comes all the way...
He gets to the creature room where he points out the dead carpenter and peels back the skin, and you see inside the carpenter's skeleton seems to have become metal.
Ooh.
And every few minutes it kind of like jumps and moves a little bit towards the entrance of the building.
It wants to go somewhere, but it's dead. So it's not dead, but it's not moving and angry for human flesh like normal undead. I'm gonna rip off its hand and use its hand as a compass.
All right. And it pulls you all the way into the guard room. And buried behind this here, you can see sigils carved into the wall and painted.
I thought I said
And
graffiti only of me.
Give me an invoke.
Okay.
Can I do the same?
Yeah, any of you can. You can do it as a group invoke if you want.
Let's do a group invoke. I'll
Hell
help.
yeah.
I helped.
Is everyone coming up as prisoners for some reason?
I guess so. Which is funny because I also can't click the prisoner's token name. Oh, no, I can't. There we go.
Nice.
Sweet.
We got a 4. Got a 5. Is it just the two of you?
Peony, are you gonna try to invoke?
What
Or
am
gonna
I
pass?
invoking?
Understanding some weird sigils that have appeared in the guard post.
Oh, is this more of the imp stuff?
Yes. They're at it
All right,
again.
well, I'm not gonna let the imps get the best of me.
And they sure
All right.
don't.
So, Peony is able to decipher these ruins are basically designed to suppress the power of the divine, both good and dark.
Yeah, we can't have this in here. This is a temple.
Well,
And
at the same
the
time...
little imp just points and keeps making its meeping sounds. And then points back at the body with the metal skeleton.
Is this skeleton divine, or is the steel that the fairies make divine?
It's just a stupid skeleton. Here, help me erase these runes.
I will gladly help you.
Alright.
All right, so what's this metal skeleton doing in here, and why haven't we embedded it in the wall yet?
We just found out about it. Why didn't you do it faster?
Well, let's take a look at it. How tall is this metal skeleton?
It is the inside of the carpenter monster that was there.
Yup.
Oh,
Probably
the
like
carpenter
5'4".
Wait,
Peony.
he had the carpenter monster and a metal skeleton?
I bet
He
he'd make a
did
pretty
when he
cool
was first
zombie.
found.
Oh,
But Peony, as you're looking at the metal, it's the same as those weird golems who broke into your last temple.
oh yeah, these jerks. All right, well, it doesn't move anymore, does it?
Once you erase sigils, no, it stops the whole jerking and everything.
Okay. Well, I guess we might as well throw this metal skeleton. Well, how do we reanimate a dead carpenter?
Magic?
Yes,
If
Slimek.
you want to
we-
try magic, I
Oh.
can help you.
Oh, that's right. You're not one of those cool necromancers or anything. That's right. Ah,
Well, it's metal, so necromancy wouldn't work. Sorcery would work, and I am a sorcerer.
you might be right. Make a golem?
Tricky. Well, I suppose we should move it to the lab where we can go ahead and work. I have a better idea. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's move the metal skeleton to the reliquary. That way, metal skeletons will appear all over the place.
Oh, you're right. We have...
Or the entire place will have the power of a metal skeleton.
So,
I'm down. What are we taking out of the reliquary?
The
technically
stupid
we only have the
bag of,
soul jar in there right now, according to the, document.
I thought we had a soul jar and a bag of luck in there.
I
There
thought so
was
too.
3 things in there.
Yeah, there's three
Yeah.
things in there.
I
I'm
think
just
the
looking
other
at it.
one gave us, like, the weird,
Soul jar, mirror, bag of luck.
The
Soul
mirror
jar.
we keep in there because we're stealing souls.
Yeah.
But it still has an effect on the dungeon being in there.
Mhm.
But I say we get rid of the bag of luck.
Yeah, no, the
Yeah.
bag of luck is the first thing to go. That's just in there because that means we can find random stuff all over the dungeon. The
Mhm.
mirror is in there because it steals people's memories, and I'm guessing that what it does is it makes people forget about this place when they leave.
Metal skeleton is replacing the bag of luck then?
Yep.
Yep.
I have no idea what this will do, but why not?
All right.
Oh, keep forgetting this says pop hunters. There we go.
So, soul jar, mirror, metal skeleton hand.
Hmm.
No, the whole skeleton, not
Oh.
just the hand.
Oh, yeah, I guess we could drag the whole thing over here. Ah, but it's over the rope
Yeah,
bridge.
I'll just lift it using the power of magic. I'm a wizard.
All right, and as you place it in there, the magic settles. The whole temple rumbles for a few minutes.
Wow. Quick, do any of you feel, particularly metal?
I know that I should not have eaten all those burritos.
I always feel metal. I'm a demon. You.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Do we notice anything different?
Not at the moment.
All right. Well, we'll just leave it this way for a while. Find out anything.
I think Slimming will actually kind of do a quick scan, if that's okay. Just investigate the matter.
Yeah, we can have Stomach scan while the others are plotting.
Mixed.
Just doing a quick once over the entire temple. Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary.
Interesting. You there, imp. Punch that other imp.
Meow. Meow.
Ah, they didn't clang, so I guess they're not made out of metal now. Ah, what a jip.
No.
Um,
Oh, still seem like 4 spirits.
Well, obviously it did nothing at all. Well, I'll go ahead and report back the terrible news.
can I use invoke to see if I can like restart the magics in the skeleton, or tell if the skeleton is currently just not doing anything in there?
What arcane focuses do you have?
I need to get a new one of those.
Yeah, mine are gone. Oh, you know, I still
Mine
got
are
that
gone.
weird mystery amulet I haven't done anything with. I should, figure out what the hell it is. Ah, but I'll do that later.
All right. So we're
Wait,
nearing the
we
3-hour
have the-
mark. Go
We have
ahead.
the mosquito book.
Someone does.
Do we just want to put the mosquito book in here?
I think Peony might have that book still.
I thought we lost
I
the
do.
mosquito book.
I've had it on me.
Oh, yeah, you
I've
got
used
the
it multiple times.
I don't
But we
think I
could
want
just
more
put-
mosquitoes around here. This place is crawling with enough bugs. Besides, I think that goes to a different dark god. I'm not sure ours would approve.
All right. But if this skeleton does nothing, I'm replacing it.
Okay.
That's good.
So, I guess this is time to go ahead and go over experience and things, isn't it?
Yep.
Indeed.
Yep, we can go over the details of how we wish to crush Talshir at the beginning of next game.
Indeed.
Yup.
Well, Talshir, I thought you guys were going after the orcs.
Oh no, you're right. The orcs, because that we already determined. Then we will also talk about crushing Talshir.
Basically, just crush everyone.
Yeah, everyone.
All right. Enemies, adventure. Just trying to find the book where the XP section is.
Oh, yeah. Just gotta go over the list.
There it is, advancement. All right. So, for the Wicked XP, did we make progress on the master plan today?
We sure did.
We did.
Got very valuable sacrifice ready. Did you jump into one another's dungeon scenes? I think that happened quite a bit this time.
Absolutely.
Did you all act like monsters?
I think we
Very
had
much
some
so.
great monster roleplay interact with the new
Wait,
squid
so who's
pretending to be a
the-
man
who's the-
player.
Who gets the experience for this? Peony or Trepanus?
Both of them. They were both in this session at one point, so
Yeah.
just open them
Oh,
both
wow.
up. But I don't think there's a whole lot of dungeon sessions for Group B other than Blisk, who showed up at the end of everyone else's.
Yeah, so he's finally gotten another ability.
And what characters use gear supply in creative ways?
I got turned into laundry.
Yeah, but that
They got
was
using
not.
their gear?
Yeah, I dropped
That
smoke
was the
bombs,
stuff
I
I saw
used
from the
grappling hooks to be Batman, but that's about it. I didn't do anything out of the ordinary with them.
I broke a window with a guy, and he was technically under my gear.
I would totally give you that.
Or
Gear's
the
the
biggest stick
hardest.
that beat the crap out of everyone? Either one.
Yep.
All right, so that's an argument for Ruby. Anyone else?
Other than perfectly ordinary use of grappling hooks and smoke bombs.
I also have
Yeah,
using his bow to fire the equivalent of a boxing glove arrow.
Yeah, I'm good with that. You were saying, Rafferty?
I don't think I did. I wasn't particularly clever with anything.
You had
Alright.
an Iron Stone.
I'll give it for the Ion Stone that did nothing and got lost immediately.
Hooray!
I thought that was
Yep,
hilarious. That's a
got it.
good joke.
All right, so moving forward, Reckless XP. Was anyone bloody
Did
during
we
your
please
session?
our dark god?
Oh, right. I
Dark-
think
Yeah,
you
we
did.
got
You
us-
murdered some people who tried to take power from you. You kidnapped a wealthy person's wife to get them as a sacrifice for them. I think everyone pleased the Dark God today.
And our
Yeah,
new
what
squid
we do
friend
with it-
didn't pass up on a good meal.
Went after the cleric first, too. Then impersonated the cleric.
Yeah, I think everyone can take a Wicked XP for that.
Mhm.
So, Reckless. Everyone who became bloodied this time,
Oh,
take a
actually,
Reckless.
someone did also get bloody during that. I'm gonna make sure he gets that mark too.
That
Yep.
knight did brutal damage on everything.
He
Everything.
did.
And then anyone who filled up their stress boxes, which was also many people today.
Is that a separate reckless or count as the same?
Those are two
What do you-
separates.
Those are the two
Separate?
triggers for Reckless XP.
Yeah, if you got bloody and filled up your stress, you get both.
Perfect.
All right.
In that case, Lord Movish is going to improve one of his rolls.
And which one is he?
I'm thinking threaten.
Fair.
Either that, no, I'm going to improve smash. Nah, threaten. It is decided.
Ooh, that's very cool. Tough to pin down. I'll have to decide on Blisk in a bit. But I guess let's go ahead and do some quick sign-outs. Justin, why don't you go first?
Absolutely, I am Justin. Today I was playing Lord Movish, the deranged orc hunter, as well as Ruby Death Day. a brutish bugbear who just looks adorable with his red curly hair. But I myself am here both Wednesdays and Sundays, whether it be Dungeons and Dragons or Wicked Ones. And additionally, every Tuesday night, I am the GM over at One Bad Roll.
All right. Rafferty?
Yes, I'm Norman Rafferty. I work for Sanguine Games. You will see us this year at Gen Con, where we're doing our standard tour of how to self-publish. And plus, also, we make games at sanguinegames.com.
All right. Oni?
I am Matthew Poza. You can find me at startplaying.games.com. And this has been Wicked Ones so far.
All right. And of course, I'm Griffin. I manage the stream with Theta. And come join us every Wednesday and Sunday at 10, 2, and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we're running games all day, every day. Come join us Sunday for Dragon Age and Dungeons and Dragons. And of course, come see our new podcast, where bi-weekly we'll be streaming on Friday and putting episodes up on Saturday. So come catch that, and of course, thanks everyone for being here. Thank you for running the game, and we'll catch you all next time. See ya, everybody.